debt relief.
Hey
Minimum
Gamma, how
payments
you
could
doing this morning?
My dad
What?
sends me money to help me out sometimes.
What are we talking about? Is it sitting somewhere? Is the money sitting somewhere?
No, it's gone.
Oh,
I'm like so distracted by the major puppy dog eyes. Is it just me? Just me? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna like this before I forget. If you are on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Consider joining the Rat Pack over here and being cool. But yeah, I'll go ahead and continue the video.
I've spent it
how much?
around 20,000.
Oh, does Pops know this?
Probably
Oof.
not, because he sends
Probably.
me a little extra sometimes.
Can you call him?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I would like to inform him on something.
Hey,
Oh, it's one of those we gotta call your dad one. That should be fun. Yeah, right on time, Binya. Right on time.
hi, my name is Haley. I'm 26 years old. I'm based out of Loveland, Colorado, and this is Financial Audit.
Oh. We're not just in Texas or Oklahoma. We're actually moving out a little bit. We're in the beautiful state of Colorado. Nice.
Thanks for coming down to Austin. What do you do for a living in Colorado?
I am a commercial delivery driver.
Commercial.
I was not expecting
cool.
that.
What do you make in this position?
I'm gonna be honest.
Commercial delivery driver. Some people making bank at some of the unionized places. What are you making?
So I make per day. So I
Per
make about 900 a week. And that's
Well,
before
really?
taxes.
Wait,
get
what do you
pulled
mean you
out.
make per day? Well,
What?
everyone makes per day.
So like, well, it's more of if you work a 9 to 5 and you get paid per hour. Instead, I work 8 hours and get paid
Is the 900 with taxes already accounted for? Because that sounds like a pretty decent wage.
this much. So technically, it's like 20.
So it's always
per
8
week,
hours.
you
It's
know?
never a single minute over.
Oh no! As long as I run, I can finish within 4 to 6 hours and still get paid the exact same.
Oh, okay. So you're paid for an 8-hour day, but it's
Yes.
more about the task completion.
Yes,
Okay. And what do you make?
Okay.
900 a week.
Okay.
So about
Oh,
22.50.
So you track it by the week
hour.
and you're paid weekly?
Yes.
Why? Okay. All right. So let's see. I have income coming in 2,614. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's after taxes, any
Okay,
things like
That's a
401k,
lot less than what you're saying, isn't it? Oh boy.
health insurance, all those good stuff. They go before that as well. So 2,614 came in. DoorDash pay as well, 128.
Yes, but
It's very little.
I only do that a little bit. It's mostly when I'm struggling on money.
Why are you struggling on money?
I just end up not having enough after
All the fun emojis. All the fun emojis.
paying bills. And so I have to work DoorDash to try to.
That's interesting. How much
Need a
did you
demand.
spend in this most recent month? And that includes on debt.
I honestly can't remember.
Well, go ahead and give me an answer.
Maybe about 2,000. I'm thinking 2,000.
Okay, so again, payroll 2,614 came in.
Huh.
You do a little extra because every time you pay your bill, there's not enough money left over.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like I'm living.
But you're
paycheck
telling
to
me
paycheck.
you spent 2,000, which would
Oh,
be
boy.
$600 less than came in.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Huh?
Oh, I might be a little off. Trying to think on it.
Okay, you spent $3,560.
Okay. Do I have spends more than I make? Damn it. Why don't I even read this if I never remember? At least it'd be
So
that looked at it once.
$1,200 more than
Commercial trucking. I was also not expecting that. I know, right?
you brought in. Which, fun fact, that $1,200 more than you brought in from your payroll, $128 from DoorDash is not going to make up for it. Which is also before the gas, the maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's whenever I'm really, really struggling.
What's really why are you really struggling though? That's what I want to know.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I never look at my bank statements. I never
Okay,
look
I
at
see a
it.
lot of numbers.
Stop it. I think I don't know their numbers. Because if you're not looking at them, how are you supposed to know? Come on. Yeah. No, definitely trucking pays well. It should, I think, because of like it sounds like a very tough job being stuck on the road so much. So I wouldn't be surprised if it pays well. I'd expect it to. Otherwise, I don't know who would do it, to be honest.
in front of me that you have written down on a thing Right there. That suggests to me that you have some kind of knowledge of your
Okay.
situation.
I
Because it
pay
like keeps you away from home too. So it's also like, because I think like petroleum generally pays well, partially because it keeps you away from home so much.
Right there. That suggests to me that you have some kind of knowledge of your
okay.
situation.
I pay some of my credit cards and whatever I have left, then that's what I'll use. So like if I want
What do you
food.
mean you pay some of your credit cards?
So I try to pay them
Like
all as much as I
extra,
can, but
or
most of the time I can only pay the minimums.
okay.
And then I'll pay like 100, and then all of a sudden I get charged an interest of
Yeah,
like
interest accrues.
Yeah.
$50 out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, not out of nowhere. It hits monthly.
And someone, we really do need classes if people don't know what interest is. Oh God.
It's just getting higher and higher, and I
Yeah.
don't really know what to do.
Well,
about
if you're
that.
making $50 of progress, technically $100 of payments, $50 of interest. If that's what it is, as you say, it shouldn't be going higher and higher. It should actually be
Oh, so she's
technically lower and
spending on
lower,
it.
but very slowly, probably.
Well, I know.
Perfect for introvert. Perfect for introverts. Bro went from lower level management to trucker so much happier. His social battery isn't taken up by work anymore. That's true. I could see that. Hello. Oh God. Hello, Spoon. Happy Fraudulent Friday, Vivi, and my fellow rats. Oof.
Oh, this month in particular, my fiance lost his job, so I had to pay more.
Oh, she has a fiance. Wait, how old is she? How old was she? We're at 425. Let me remember that. How old is she?
So I made.
And Austin.
And
Okay,
this
there
is financial. My name is Haley. I'm 26 years old.
Wait, she's 26? She looks good for her age. I wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, true. Why isn't the fiance here if you're gonna combine finances? Or at least you should. Because otherwise, kind of what's the point? Oh, it's Friday the 13th? We should watch something spooky afterwards. I get too sleepy when I drive to be a trucker? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she does look way younger. I was not expecting her to be 26.
Of interest. If that's what it is, as you say, it shouldn't
If you guys have spooky suggestions for Friday the 13th, let me know.
be going higher and higher. It should actually be technically lower and lower, but very slowly, probably.
Well, I know this month in particular, my fiance lost his job, so I had to.
Yeah, she does look like she's in the beginning of college for sure. Friday the 13th. Oof.
Pay more with credit cards.
Do you guys normally split bills?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of
If you split bills, why isn't he here?
job did he lose?
So he was working as a server, which was not his original plan of a job.
And he got laid off from a server position.
Yes.
It's a little more rare today.
It was messed up how they did it. They tested everybody to see, oh, do you truly know the liquor menu as best as you can? So taste test this liquor and tell me what it tastes like.
That's
and
weird.
I've been a bartender for 10 years and I can't do that.
Sounds like.
Wait. She's been a bartender for 10 years. She's 26. How are you a bartender at 16? That doesn't sound right. Either you're lying about your age and you're even older and still look that young, or maybe you're just over exaggerating. But there's no way you've been a bartender for 10 years. What? Probably no smoke shop with the skin. Yeah, for sure.
Like they're looking for excuses to cut some payroll. Yeah. When did he lose the job?
I know, the 10 years doesn't make sense with the timeline. It doesn't make sense.
When did he lose the job?
It was right before
Date.
I think ish. June-ish. So he was out of work for about 2 months.
So why?
Yeah, the math doesn't math.
Why didn't he get another service position?
He tried. He tried everywhere. He was applying on Indeed to everything. I was even applying for him.
You were applying for him? Okay, interesting. Yeah. I don't know that town, so I don't know its economy. You know, things can be pretty localized. So
personally, we'll guess over exaggeration. Maybe 8, because you can serve alcohol at 18, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly when you can apply for the serving the liquor stuff, but maybe, yeah. I mean, I've heard that they get Did they more get you in trouble with the consumption of alcohol than having it? Yeah, I guess.
You know, who knows what the service-based
Yeah.
industry is. It a ski town?
No, it's more
Okay,
like
a
a
resort
little
town?
like family town. There's mostly older people that live there and college
Okay.
kids.
College kids.
Okay.
There is
What
a
college is there?
Northern Colorado University.
Huh.
Okay, so you're taking care of bills for 2 months. Why didn't he didn't have an emergency?
I make up numbers all the time because math is hard. Yeah, not exaggeration. Estimations are fine. Yeah. Got to start them young. Oh my god, like the 13 kids at the Chinese restaurants at the register, like the 13-year-old kids at the Chinese restaurants at the register. But that that might be like their kids. I think it's different if it's their kids. I don't know. I've seen some 16-year-olds be decent bartenders, like 2 people. How has that happened twice? What? Where was this?
Emergency fund.
No, because I also got laid off before I got
Unemployment?
this current job. We didn't think about unemployment until he got his recent job.
What do you mean? How do you
yeah,
not?
he has
You
a
pay
new
into it through taxes.
Or
It completely
That can't.
slipped our
How does this slip
brains.
your? No, I mean, but no offense, but
I mean, it's crazy to think about it.
Yeah.
Like, it used to cost millions to advertise on TV, and now because of
how does?
You legally cannot serve alcohol until 18 anywhere in the States. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I've estimated my cat's age. She's like perpetually 10 to me. Because I guess, but her vet lists her at like 13 now, yeah? Well then, Spoon, forget what I said that. Oh god. Oh god, cats. But of course, you don't need to follow the law. Oh god.
How does that slip your brain when you're literally struggling to pay bills? You would think, where is any extra penny, right? And that would be
Getting my gamer subs. Now I always need my gamer subs to stream. It's like a good luck charm.
Yeah.
a pretty clear answer. I mean, dude was paying taxes into the unemployment system so that if he was laid off, the safety net was there for him to use it for a bit.
I think it was more of me.
What? What you?
What?
Like I was the safety net.
He relies on you in that kind of way?
And
You only break the rules if you get caught. What was it that Grunkle Stan said in Gravity Falls? It's only illegal if everything's legal if there's no cops around. Is that how it goes? I think that's how it goes. Everything's legal if there's no cops around. And from Gamer Subs is the free space on the BB bingo card. Yeah, probably.
It's okay to rely on your
moment?
significant other, but like burden you like that
it
though?
wasn't a burden. It was like that moment. I was definitely stressed out. I cried a lot, but I did have most of my credit cards were at their halfway
Did he have
point, so I
additional
had
bills
okay.
though? Did he have additional bills like debts and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So his bills was like our Wi-Fi. He pays our phone, both of our phones now.
Okay.
And so there was a couple of stuff that almost
Debts?
got cut off, and we had to switch it on.
Did he
to
have
my
debts
cards.
though?
No, he doesn't have any credit cards. No
Okay.
debts.
Okay, that's a lie. He has a car lease.
We just got that when he just
What is with all the leasing of cars lately? Why is there so much leasing going on?
got his new job. So within this statement,
Okay.
yeah, he just didn't get paychecks yet.
What's he
before this
doing now?
statement. He is also a commercial delivery driver.
Same job, same place?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Commercial delivery driver. Okay. DoorDash. Yeah, the net total is,
Monthly payments might be lower. Okay, yeah, for the leases, maybe.
again, is basically nothing. And then there's gas, and then there's just,
Oh my god. Yeah, they won't let him finance a Hellcat, so they got a lease. Oof.
whatever. From there, it's not really. I don't know how much was net, but of the 128, like extra money's good, and that might be a solution to the problem here.
You will own nothing, and you will be happy. BS if you ask me. Yeah. It's also like live in the pod, eat the bugs, own nothing, and be happy.
But the 128 is not going to make up for the extra 1,300 you spent.
The DoorDash mostly covers like if I'm a little too short on rent.
But
or
you were
the mortgage.
$1,300 short. Mortgage?
Yes.
You guys have a mortgage?
So we
Okay. It is lower because in 3 years you have to pay 60% to keep it most of the time. Okay.
actually own a trailer home, so we have a mortgage for
Okay.
the home,
Oh,
but we
do you have
also
rent?
we
Wait,
have
what?
to pay the lot rent.
the lot rent. So you guys
Oh,
live in a
okay.
trailer park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, trailer park.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a struggle. We've had many people on the show
Yeah,
that have
yeah.
that. And
Get a cheap good car and drive it into the ground. Yeah. Get like a Toyota, a Honda, something like that.
manufactured home.
Or an e-bike. Yeah. Well, I feel like the e-bike, you need a specific, you need like to be in a certain area for the e-bike to really work.
Well, we've had many people on the show that have that. A manufactured home, as some say. And there's nothing wrong with that as an inherent thing. The thing is, it's just not a good return on investment. It goes down in value, gets used, it's hard.
Not this one. This one we bought for $40,000.
What?
That's actually how much the house cost. It was
No.
bad.
That's what I'm saving for, a manufactured home. Yeah. There used to be really cool ones. I think they're made by like car manufacturers in like the 60s or something. And now like people are trying to preserve all those, and they're really interesting.
Yeah, but it's likely worth less now.
Well, all the other houses in the trailer park are going for like 100,000.
Yeah, and how
or
are the
higher.
quality of those homes compared to yours?
100,000?
They look a lot nicer. Like they have full carports and they're
Yeah,
painted
so
for
they can
boy.
probably charge more for it. What? Why are you
Need to make sure
surprised by this?
Comparative.
Well, we needed
Or
a place
comparable.
to stay. The
Well,
apartment.
I didn't say that, but if my 2-bedroom, 1,000 square foot home goes for $100,000, but
They get like 100 plus miles of range sometimes, so if you work within 50 miles, it works. It's more just like, are they road legal, I guess. Maybe I'm not like picturing it properly. Those can be good. A few of my cousins own some. They bought lots from their parents, and it's a nice little setup. Oh, for the manufactured homes? Yeah.
because a mega mansion next
Charge
door
that
goes
shit
for
at
$1
work,
million
yeah.
doesn't mean I think mine's worth $1 million. That's not how that works.
Well, we're fixing it. We're trying to make it look better. Plus,
You're investing money into it?
yes,
That doesn't.
Oh,
That
boy.
I don't know if that makes sense though.
it does when it has to be like.
No.
where
But I don't
we
think it's
live.
going up. But you're probably not
Um,
putting.
It's mostly stuff that we need to survive in. this
Oh, okay. Well,
home.
that's different. Like what?
Okay.
So like our
Yeah. All bikes are road legal, but if you only have highways, then sure. Yeah, because that's mainly more like because my mind just goes to Austin traffic, and that's pretty insane. So if you live rural, maybe not. Yeah. Personally, think they should equip electric cars with solar panels. Yeah, that could be interesting.
garbage disposal was rusted.
Of course, like solar panels aren't like the most efficient with how we have them, so I don't know how much they'd help, but they could help a little bit at least.
You're probably not putting.
It's mostly stuff that we need to survive in.
Oh,
this
okay. Well,
home.
that's different. Like what?
So like our garbage disposal was rusted and the smell was horrid.
Okay,
Very
that's not
easy
a huge fix. That's
modification,
not.
yeah.
Not a huge thing. Okay.
When
solar
we bought
panels?
the house, we found out why a reason why it was so cheap is because it was covered in mice. So
What
I
the
Mice, our cousins. Our rat cousins, the mice. It could charge the car while people are at work for the drive home. True. Then for vans and SUVs, actually, yeah. Rat pack home, yeah.
When did you guys purchase this?
April.
Why did you guys purchase this instead of
We didn't
rent?
know there was mice in it.
Instead of rent, though, why'd you
Did
guys
you ever
purchase
check
this?
it?
There
Did
was
they
no
let you
Save up
rent
for a home?
because we own 3 cats and a dog.
Seen van
Nobody will
lifers do
take
it?
us
Yeah.
in because of that issue, and I will
Not
not
one?
let them go.
Huh.
Interesting. One of the producers back there, he has 3 cats and a bunny, and he rents a place. But
Nobody
Vivi's moving castle. That's
would
great.
take us. We actually almost got evicted from our last apartment when he found this house. So we decided
Why did you almost get evicted? What happened? Cats not taking care of the mice? Oh yeah, they have cats. Very true. Hopefully they didn't like declaw them or something. But even then, they should probably get something. Yeah, you've installed it for van lifers, the solar.
a cheaper alternative would be to buy this house.
What about a more
'cause it
like
is
localized
cheaper.
landlord instead of like a large conglomerate corporation, though?
We haven't seen any.
What do you mean? What's seen? Like, what did you actually look for?
So we were looking at.
And you
houses
contacted
to rent.
every single one.
We tried to go see some. Some didn't even accept us, like to come and look at the place.
I don't know.
It
I
was
wasn't there.
horrible.
It's hard to say. Okay, so 2,614 is coming in. You guys
What
are
is their
fiance,
credit?
not married, so I'm not going to
What's
combine you
going on?
guys. Okay. Well, we also had Zelen at 590.
Oh no, they're engaged, right? She said fiance. Maybe you should combine them. I mean, in theory, they could break up, but I've seen like if you're at this stage, it's probably gonna happen, you know?
$. What was that?
To him or to
No, into your account.
into my account?
Yeah, you had Zelen in at 590. What's that?
That was probably my dad.
Okay.
My dad
What?
sends me money to help me out some.
Wouldn't combine until actually married. Personally, that's fair. Me and my dude have basically combined for a while though. But then again, we basically knew that we wanted to get married since like a month in, and we've been together for like what is it, like 6 years?
Times.
Even with that though, plus the DoorDash, you're still under like $800 in your dad.
Trailer Park King and Queen, tale as old as time. Yeah.
Okay. Your dad's helping you out by sending you 590, but you spent $300 going.
I'll subject you to our meeting story if you guys ever wanna hear how me and my dude met, because I think it's adorable.
Out to eat. $200 in miscellaneous bull. Does Pops know this? Does Papa know that he has given you money to go out to eat, not to actually help pay your bills?
Ooh, what percentage?
Probably not, because he sends
What
me a
percentage?
little extra
Meet
sometimes.
cute start, yeah.
Why is he? But you're 26. Okay. I get the help out, especially on a situation going down, but it sounds like this is ongoing. Sounds like this is just a consistent allowance.
Okay. Let's finish this bit to see how much she goes out to eat, and then I'll put in the story.
Instead of like you are in need right now, let me help.
Well, it's hard to cook food when you're constantly on the road.
Girl, what the are you talking about? You spent $1,195 at grocery stores.
That's grocery stores? So I guess technically they didn't spend more on fast food. It's all gross. Why is it all groceries? What? Does it have to do with the pets? What's going on? What is King Soup? Soup? Are they feeding the whole park? Maybe. Actually, I'll tell you my meat story at the end of the episode. Just remind me, because I want to see where this is going. Just remind me to tell that story when we get through.
I don't know what you're possibly talking about right now.
It's most.
I didn't even bring that up yet. Then you say, "Oh, it's hard to cook." You spend 3.5 times our grocery budget in our budgeting program and our budgeting class. So what are you talking about? It's hard to cook.
Well,
You spend an insane amount of money on groceries.
Most of the time, the food from the groceries just sit in the fridge and then end up going bad. So
Okay, then meal prep.
You're wasting all that groceries? How much money down the drain? Like, literally, you got nothing for it because you let it spoil. What the hell?
Only buy what you're gonna eat. What are you talking about?
We
This
don't
is
cook
basic responsibility.
anything.
Then, okay, solution. Cook!
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something that a lot of people roll calling.
Yeah, meal plan,
handles
please.
one cast. In my still or Grolo. Hey, today. What is? Now let's get back into it. Boom! I solved the not cooking issue. What do you mean? What is the problem?
Laziness.
Why don't you cook?
Tired.
Okay. Do we have the ability to be lazy if we're relying on Papa to survive? Really? Really? You think that's okay?
I'm gonna do taking
Well,
money
no,
from
I don't
family
think
or
it's
friends.
okay. But sometimes when I get home,
Or spend that on Factor / Cook Unity / etc. Yeah, Point, if you're spending thousands of dollars, it might be more economic to do that at that point. But even then, those take work. Actually, no, factory doesn't. It's like you microwave that shit, right?
I just want to go to sleep. You had a hard day at work and you just want to sleep instead of eat?
Dude, even some of the things from grocery store you can get frozen.
When you're 85 years old on your deathbed, you're not going to wish you had fewer crazy stories. So let me introduce you to the school game.
What
Food.
the hell is that? I am confused. Okay, you can spend like $600 and not end up throwing it out. Micro cook and stove for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean it'd be more economic at this point. I tried factory ones. Personally, think it's not worth the full price. Yeah, that's fair. Generally, the stuff that they had didn't really appeal to me, so I can't really speak on it. But no prep yourself. True. I feel so guilty if I let food go bad. Yeah, I need to freeze my bread because otherwise I won't go through it in time. But as long as I freeze my bread, it's fine. It's not, but it's cheaper than $1,200 a month. Yeah, for the price.
You can
Being
get
worth it
the
type thing.
meals there.
Well, I mean, we buy bagel bites and
Or okay,
frozen
bagel bites. I mean, I'm talking. You can get healthier things than that, but okay, even that takes 2 seconds in the microwave.
yeah, sometimes I skip it.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Well, skip's fine. Skip's
Less
fine.
wasteful. Yeah.
But I'm talking about you're going out to eat $300, spending $1,000 on groceries.
I worked 70 hours last week and ate out more because of laziness. Yeah, no, I understand. Whenever you're doing more hours, it's definitely more tempting to eat out. It's just generally, if they're in the situation here, maybe don't do that. I keep my bread in the fridge, keeps for so much longer. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And if that shit's frozen anyway, it's gonna last. It's not like you need to get $1,000 to replace rolls of pizza on a monthly basis. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Your fridge must be insane. It's a black hole.
it's actually empty right now.
Oh, God.
I don't know if I can trust anything.
How?
Honestly,
How?
yeah, it's probably empty constantly. You probably fill it up and then you immediately throw everything away. Fill it up, throw it away. How do you spend $1,000 on groceries for you?
I think it's mostly snacks.
That's a lot of snacks.
I know
What
for a
snacks?
fact my
What are you buying? If you freeze bread, consider double sealing it. It's been a game changer for me. Does it help with the freezer burn? Because in general, I just deal with the freezer burn. I mean, my main thing is if the hot dog tastes fine. I don't care as much if the bread kind of sucks.
pantry is full and my fridge is empty.
Okay, then maybe we're
Yeah,
not
it's
getting
freezer burn.
snacks.
Okay, I'll have to remember
So
that.
it's like
As many, like a fourth.
I know recently I bought like one of those big container of cheese balls as
Great.
dinner and I ate the
As
entire
dinner?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when I was in college. And I think there was a few days where I just lived off of a bag of Chex Mix. I wouldn't recommend it, but I did do it. I have a child palate, so I will whine about it. Yeah. I mean, I have a child palate in terms of like I won't eat a lot of stuff. I'm a very picky eater. But I'll deal with the freezer burn if it's not too bad. I have one of those bread boxes. That in the fridge, I've had one loaf last a couple months. Nice. Bread box is great too. Yeah. We have a bread box.
Can I graduate you from 12 to 26?
Probably should. Probably should grow up a little and start cooking.
Why are you here?
I'm here
Magic
because
pill.
I
Do I
definitely
have
need
it?
help looking at these bank statements and figuring out what I'm spending my money on. Because
Cheese puffs. $1,000.
I feel like I'm just covering a blind eye to what I'm doing, and I
Okay.
don't see it.
Does 12 to 26 count as being an adult? I'm going to count it. I'm counting that.
But
There you go.
I'm not sure.
There you go. Spoiler alert. $1,000 on.
Thinking about getting one of the Uncrustable makers so that you can pre-make sandwiches to grab and go. Interesting. Like how does that work? Like, is it like the Smuckers type Uncrustables or what?
Balls cheese.
Goodness.
Yeah, I have questions.
Self-assessed.
The
What would you
Uncrustable
give
maker?
yourself? What's your score? Your financial score? 0 to 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. What would you self-assess?
Yeah.
Like
I eat a lot of
a
Uncrustables.
4.
You borrow money from your dad and you spend $1,000. Okay. If you want your Hammer financial score, it's free. Link in the description below. Also,
I really think that he needs to give a better view of what the score means. Because 4 probably means that you already have like. Because 5 is like American dream. So I don't know if you're at
give Haley some
4.
love for being on here. I know I have permission to
Have you used
be
it?
a bit of Caleb Springer today.
Interesting.
Hey, that's why she's here. But be nice. And also, if you want to be on the show, if you want to come here and get a little, go to calebhammer.com/apply.
I have a Costco basically just to buy Uncrustables. Pretty base.
And I'll see you here in Austin, Texas. All right, well, let's look at these statements because these are big old chunk. Big old chunk.
Costco also has, it's like a brand that starts with like an L or something. They have really good grilled cheeses. They're more expensive, so you won't always get them. But they're worth it, man. They have like the right amount of butter and the right amount of cheese. It's really good. I forget what it's called though. It's like an orange box. It's a press that makes Uncrustables. Seen them on Amazon. Interesting.
Of cheese, where's he? Why isn't he here?
He's at work.
Okay.
Is
Why
he
didn't you
just as
schedule it?
bad with the financial management, eating out, and cheese balls, and
Actually,
unable to eat?
no.
Okay, then how are you two gonna last? Because finances is a huge part of marriage.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest.
Wait, don't they do it together? So how is the fridge empty if he's actually better? Because I'm assuming you eat the same groceries, right? Because you're in the same house. I don't know if I believe you about the boyfriend being better.
reasons why I'm here is because he's actually very good with the finances. He's very good at saving, but his
What
biggest.
do you mean? He got laid off and he didn't have an emergency fund and he didn't know to apply for unemployment. What the f are you talking about?
Like, he doesn't spend all his money when he gets a paycheck.
Okay, but he doesn't save any.
I don't know if that's really that much of an accomplishment, but okay. I mean, it depends on what your paycheck looks like, I guess, but still. You can use your favorite jelly, too. I like red plum jelly. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that actually being a pretty good benefit if you want to try out different jellies and stuff. She's supposed to say all of this, but he's also part of the problem. Yeah, probably.
Either, because he didn't have any emergency fund. So what do you mean? You just completely contradicted what we talked about earlier.
I don't know. I don't share a bank account with him. I just
Also,
know
I'm
he
gonna say
always
that
has
not
money
having
on him
emergency fund
somehow.
caused emergency with like the extra like burden whenever. Yeah. Spicy jalapeno jam Uncrustables. Oh my gosh.
But that's why we have separate bank accounts, because we know I'm gonna spend it all.
So you were willing to
Please work on that before you get married. Please, for the love of God, if you need to have separate accounts because he's worried you're gonna spend all the money, for the love of God, please work on that. Please. You really should be here? Yes, you should. Pepper jelly is good on crackers and cream cheese, yes. That's not the reason to have separate accounts. Yeah.
cover his entire existence without knowing what was going on in his own finances at all?
I ask him every now and then, how much money do you have?
And
Oh my God.
And he'll tell me exactly how much, but I'll never ask him. Like, he just sends me over. So, like, for rent, if I have the money and I'm missing $200, I ask him for $200 and he'll send it to me. I don't really ask how much money he has.
How much do you guys send over? 200? Is your rent 400? Do you guys not split it?
No, so our rent's actually $1,035.
So do you guys not split it?
No, we do. He's just like,
y'all's relationship and communication around finances specifically is weird. I can already tell.
Yeah, like
very weird. Why aren't you guys communicating?
Wi-Fi, and I'll pay rent, the mortgage. But the biggest
rent,
issue,
mortgage, I forgot, because that's another reason why mobile homes suck. Unless you're building it on your own property, you're paying rent to someone forever.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah,
that really does suck.
It's different definitely different if you do own the property or you have family who does. But yeah. Thank you. What? I think you should, because of something. Oh, for the separate accounts. I think you should have separate accounts because if something happens, it can be a nightmare to deal with. Like if one of them gets sued or something. Yeah, they should really go through pre-marriage counseling to go through questions like this. Told my boyfriend that was a needed requirement before we get married. Yeah, that's one thing that I like about the Catholic Church is that they make you do counseling, or at least sit down and talk to you. And make sure that you all have like the same goals and that your communication seems fine before they will agree to marry you. And I appreciate that. Marriage counseling is great for everyone, in my honest opinion, with a good counselor. Yeah.
Suck. I hate
Do you
doing
guys
that.
want to be doing this?
Oh, you didn't know that about the Catholics? That we make them go through counseling? Yeah. Me and my dude had to do that. That was fun.
The mobile home life?
No, we wanted to flip it. So we were hoping to have it.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm glad whenever they do have that. My church, if you want to get married at the church, going through pre-marriage counseling is required. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's based whenever churches require you to do that.
For a couple of years.
Flip it.
We were hoping to have
A
it for
depreciating
like 6 or 7
asset.
years and then flip it.
That's a long
and sell
time.
it. Well, it's gonna
That's
take a
Those priests don't pull punches either on questions, yeah?
long time to fix it
that-
because we don't have the money.
that's hardly a flip. Usually when we're talking about flip, we're in and out. 6 or 7 years. That's
Sometimes it's not priests, sometimes it's deacons, but still like a member of the clergy.
a long
and sell
time.
it. Well, it's gonna take a long time to fix it because we don't have the money.
That's hardly a flip. Usually when we're talking about flip, we're in and out. 6 or 7 years. That's not much of a flip.
And we also don't have the income to buy.
You're talking about flipping the trailer?
You're
I
putting
don't know
money
about that.
into a depreciating asset.
House.
No, but there are. I know, but
My partner in marriage, what? Told me that if I... Oh my god, cats. Oof. We have mentors for the new marrieds. It's wonderful for the community. That actually sounds great, yeah.
the rent situation, again, you're not the most reliable narrator when it comes to personal finances so far. So it's like, I can't really trust that you couldn't find anywhere at all. Maybe you guys also just need to move to a bigger area. Sometimes that is a sacrifice that is required in life.
Step into Wix Studio and see what agencies
I
create.
don't need the website, okay?
Well, we're both like 15 minutes away from our job, so it's good for like gas, and especially because my car.
I know, obviously.
Well, if you're 15 minutes away, then you should listen to Spoon about the e-bike.
When we move somewhere, oh great,
Yeah.
we get different jobs. But yeah,
Oh wait, they do Uber, or she does Uber. I don't know.
obviously. But like, if you can't find a rent because the town is too small and the limited options and the people aren't willing to talk to you, people have
Oh my
pets.
god.
People have pets. Tenants of mine have a lot of pets. I charge a lot more for it because I'm taking on more risk of them just pissing everywhere and ruining the place.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's the mentality, right? If you don't flip the wedding gifts for 100K, your marriage won't last. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Well,
But I accept them.
they all have a limit of 2.
No,
So you have to have
I'm sure
pets.
a lot do. I'm
No.
sure the majority do, in fact. But again,
That reminds me of when Amberlynn Reed probably let her girlfriend's cat out because she wanted a new cat, and they already had 2 pets. So, justice for Gracie. Mentors and good marriage models is great too. Yeah.
my producers, 4 pets in his place right now.
Which
I
you
don't
had
know.
that
He signed the
honestly?
rent.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Amber isn't a nice person. That's very true. I wonder how this new saga is gonna go with what is it, Tommy the can I say feeding? Can I say feeder? I don't know.
I was so flustered and stressed out and scared and crying because I thought we were going to have to get rid of our dog and one of our cats to find another place that I gave him that opportunity to go find a freaking place and not have me bother.
Great. Well, that's
What?
not necessarily a mode of success. Okay, whatever. Capital One, it happened. So we are where we are. So I'm not going to harp on it too much. But for you out there, okay, $509.80 is owed
We were already canceled. Fair enough.
on this Capital One. But the credit limit is $500 and you're purchasing on it.
I'm debating whether or not to post yesterday's VOD because I don't want to get Mally in trouble. Because it's just because someone collabs with me doesn't mean that they endorse everything I'm saying. I'm assuming he doesn't, so I don't want to get him in trouble.
We're at the credit limit, and you're purchasing on it.
Because towards the end, I kind of went a little bit more based than I probably should have.
In what world are we possibly doing that? You say you're struggling to make it, but you make your life harder? By going above a credit limit, you're going to get a fee this next month with a $25 minimum monthly payment and $13.07 of interest accruing.
That one's still in the negative. I haven't paid anything on it.
Why? Why spend on a card that is accruing interest that you can't pay off?
Yes, of course I am. I probably might have to re-record one that we did the other day because I messed up the audio with like a big old echo for like half the episode. So I might have to redo it. I don't know. Make a super secret VOD channel on YouTube Kids. Good lord. Good lord.
More than a minimum monthly payment and it's above the credit limit. Why?
Last spend wasn't me. That's actually the only credit card.
Who was it?
I do need to put up at least part of the VOD because like his voice changer where he sounds exactly like the Shark Loli VTuber is kind of insane.
The financially responsible fiance?
Yeah, that's the only one we actually share, but it's still under me. That was to actually give him a credit score so we could get
so he's on it.
His own car. Yeah. Which he pays for by himself. I don't.
All right, and he's financially responsibly spending on remarkable.
Oh, that's this.
What is that?
That must be that.
What is that?
That was the subscription for that.
Yeah.
For what?
Let's keep a subscription.
For what? He was messing with one because he lost a bet. So they made another VTuber made him get like a female model and use the voice mod, and it was really freaking funny. But I'll have to show you that. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Of something that's monthly reoccurring.
Normally he doesn't use a voice mod.
That we're over the limit on. That's wonderful. And also Shields All Sports.
That was him.
And Gas, potentially.
That was him. Those two things were him.
Yes. Your section, his section, I see. Okay. So we're both being stupid with managing this credit card. You guys aren't credit card people. You need to have a charge card or a card that you put the balance.
Well, it's time to find a new apartment on Zillow.
Ow. Oh, rates are scored too high.
These
I
are
don't
all
have
great.
that.
And this one.
It's on with your own cash, and then you can only spend
I'm
that.
not a credit card person. I don't think so.
So use the Fizz card, something like that. You cannot have access to these kind of things. This is not a resource to you. This is a curse to you. You're not taking advantage of credit cards and the points and the advantages that come with it. This isn't helping his credit score. You're overmax on it. That's not helping him. You're being taken advantage of by the credit industry.
I'll go with concern about credit score.
So 30.74% interest.
Yeah. I didn't fully know what those percentages was until about a month ago.
A month ago? How long have you had these?
A couple of them has been for a couple years now, maybe 5 years.
What did you think was going on with the cards?
Oh my God.
I just knew that you buy something, you got to pay it off. But then it just got
It's true.
a little.
Did you not know that you're going to owe more than you spend if you don't pay it off entirely? Because there's a reason why they're letting you use this money. It's not because they're nice. It's because they want to make money off of you. What? Did you not think that there was a catch?
Much, because most of my credit cards I got halfway to the point with bills like electricity or gas, just stuff I couldn't afford but needed to keep on.
Sure.
And then I started going like, oh, let's go buy this or let's go out to eat. And then it started accruing to the point where I didn't realize how much it.
At least she knew she had to pay them back. It's sad that's a thing that we could give her credit for, because there are other people who know that who don't want to pay them back like at all. I just need a Samuel L. Jackson voice mod, and then I'll still be too scared to be on screen. Oof.
It was until I got a notification that says I can't use it anymore.
So, okay,
what?
Great. So, and that must have happened kind of recently because again, you maxed it out.
Oh, maxed out the credit card.
Do you understand it now?
Oh, boy.
A little bit.
That balance. Yeah,
I know.
Describe it to me.
Above limit.
It's a fee that keeps popping up on your account and gets bigger and bigger the more you don't pay it. That's what I understand from
kind
it.
of. I mean, honestly,
the interest
in general, if that's how you think about it, it works.
Yeah.
In reality, so that 30%, or was it again? Here it is. That 30.74% interest rate. Essentially, it's applied to the balance that you have, and it's amortized over the course of the year. So it's essentially divided by 12, and that's the interest that accrues this next month. So this next month, the balance subject to interest rate right now on here is previously from this previous statement was $500.41. Now it's higher, $509. So you're going to get that 30.74% applied to that, and essentially divided by 12. That's a good way to think about it.
Okay.
So the higher the balance goes, the more interest you're going to pay, which is kind of what you've been talking about. And it compounds up. It continues to compound up.
This is one of my best cards, too.
What do you mean best card? What is the best card? In what way is the best card?
It's going to get worse.
What do you mean?
Oh, boy.
Oh, you mean through here. Okay.
Yeah.
She's confused about having to pay more than what she spent, though, because 30% APR is robbery and shouldn't exist. Very true. If you want, I do have this documentary that I've had like saved up for a while, and I keep on meaning to go over it with you guys. But they talk about, guys, if we're not careful, the credit cards will be at like 30%. Wouldn't that be insane? And it's like from like 10 years ago. And it's funny because like everything they said has already happened, so who knows how much worse it'll get from there. Interest is bad if you owe it, great if you get it. Yes, very true.
At the statements, it's gonna get worse.
For example, by the way, just to let you know how bad 30% is, if I open up my investing app, Moomoo.
It's also weird because you see like a young Pocahontas before she was in a government official.
I open it, wonderful. I get into the S&P 500.
Or younger.
One of the best return index funds. I'm only getting about 10% a year with dividends reinvested, all up years and down years combined. 10% as an investment. That's 3 times that going against you. That's how bad it is. Okay, we have a City Double Cash, and I love the City Double Cash. It's a classic card. I use it. So it's just really easy for, just simple cash back. Obviously, you're giving them cash as, things are up here. What's happening here? Okay, you are below the credit. No, you started below you're above the credit limit now. Ooh. What happened here? Okay. We'll
She's got to spend more on a card with the balance,
$32.23. Minimum monthly payment of $114. You must be late.
I was. I missed a pay because when you purchased
again. How?
There we go. Spending more.
And last time we know there wasn't any necessities on the last card anyways. That stupid thing. And
we just
some sports bullshit. You purchased $18.57. Oh, fees. $30 of fees. Oof. And then $5.76 of interest. What are the fees? 5 below? In straps? Oof. We're getting straps?
What is that?
Late fee.
Yeah. The 5 below, that's...
Head pitch Caleb is amazing. Very true. Do I have a squeaking? I do not have a squeaking. Damn it. I think has he hit the table already? He might have.
That one's an issue because I go there for snacks and then I end up spending a little too much.
Oh, you're a snack addict! Oof. That wasn't even in the grocery budget. That was probably in the unknown category where we don't know what you got. Because you can get anything at 5 below. Now, legitimately, guys, don't let this opportunity pass you. Snacks? What snacks are you getting? What's your addiction to snacks? Oh, cheese puffs. That's right.
And little, Japanese Pocky sticks.
Of course.
Like, the little tree stumps. I love those.
Yeah, we already won the war.
I watch this and keep track of my budget. I always feel a little guilty on doing it, realizing how much I spend. Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't really until after this show that I kind of got my eating out under control. Now it's in the proper percentage range, and I feel better. Pocky is worth the debt, though. Oh my gosh.
But I got that card specifically because it's really good.
It's not that filling, though. Sure, it tastes good, but it's not that filling.
What do you mean? You had a late fee and you're above the credit limit.
Well, it's because I tried to pay it and then my debit card blocked it.
Debit card? You mean you're checking it? Oh boy. Okay, why did it block it?
I don't know. So
Weeb status demands I state that. Oof.
I had to redo it again to make it go through. And then that's when the like fees hit it.
Well, let's look at that in your checking when we get there. Oh, it's at 29.24% interest. You're 26. I'm sure you're very mature, and because I don't want to be insulting right now, I'm sure you're very mature in a lot of aspects in life. But to be very clear, just from the way you're talking, and
anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Getting started.
And the way that you are acting in your statements that we have here, it is clear that you do not have any financial maturity, and it is terrifying that there are like 10 more cards to go through. You have access to all this unlimited swiping and swiping and swiping, but you have no financial maturity. That is just terrifying to me. You just can't allow yourself to have access to this. You need to cut this up. It's just hurting you. It's just harming you.
I actually did cut one of my cards, but I still use it for TikTok Shop.
TikTok Shop?
It's still good for online
What is the point of we doing it? So it's a debit card in your situation, okay?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I don't trust most debt relief services, so don't use National Debt Relief if you can use your own phone and talk, by the way, yeah. Did he say 10 more cards? Did he say 10 more cards? We are holy shit, how long is this episode?
Prefer credit cards too, huh?
I don't have to use that card outside.
I don't understand how people get so many cards. I only had one mainly. Yeah, I have one card, and I'm planning on getting another one just because of how I go to the store. I go to that store specifically all the time, and its cashback at that store is like really good. So that's like the only reason why I'd get another card is because I think it would actually be worth it. But I don't understand getting all the other cards unless if it's just, well, my credit limit's reached. I need to spread this across more cards, which doesn't help you. They mailed them and then, probably they just like the mail and then you just start using it and then it's horrible interest. I would cry if I had more than 2 credit cards. Yeah, well, it depends on how you're using them. Again, there's some that is where it's just like strategically trying to get different cashback type stuff. Or if you're like specifically trying to get like miles is also a different thing. Which I think should be illegal. Yeah, you don't have to use them. Those always get trashed in my house. Very true. Yeah.
Because it's cut in half, but I can still use it online.
That's why he tells you to take it off. That's why he tells you to take it off of all the stuff if you're going to cut it up.
What the are you talking about? What are you trying to tell me right now?
I definitely have one of those cards are cut in half, and I tried to stop using it.
Take it off the account.
Then you need to close the damn accounts.
Yeah.
You need to close the accounts so you can't have access to them. You don't have the maturity or discipline necessary.
Yeah.
You don't. To be able to have access to credit, you don't.
But wouldn't that hit my credit worse?
Absolutely, but your credit.
I'm concerned about credit score again.
I don't give a shit. Again, your credit is taking advantage of you. You're maxed out on the 2 cards we've seen overmaxed out in late fees and bullshit, spending on dumb stuff. You chop up a credit card, but that still doesn't stop you from spending on it. You go on TikTok Shop.
I mean, credit card companies are pretty dang bad. And banks tend to be pretty dang bad.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Plus you guys are in the home you want to be in for 8 years anyway, so you can take a hit of chopping up a thing. Yes, it hurts your credit history, but whatever benefit you are trying to get from a credit score by using the credit score to do whatever, you are getting hit 2, 3, 4 times as hard by you having access to these unlimited bounces.
They want you to go into debt, for sure. Yeah, maybe we should watch the credit card documentary after that. Maybe that's the true horror that we watch for Friday the 13th. Is just the horror of credit card companies. Like almost becoming a supervillain to ruin them hate. Oof. Yeah, the company's usually trying to get you into a lot of debt. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Only time I had a second credit card was when I financed a new mattress. As soon as that was paid off, it was cut up. Fair enough.
This is swiping. You're harming yourself. And
in today's world, it's not if you have the money to buy it. It's if you can manage your debt really well, which almost never works. I guess, yeah.
And as someone who you are going to get married as...
Yeah, you need financial education to utilize debt properly, but even then, be very careful with that.
Bounces of swiping. You're harming yourself. And as someone who you are going to get married as while you are fiancé, you are harming the future relationship.
Well, I also still need a new car.
Well, okay. All right. So we'll get there. We'll get for that. So obviously you have no money. You guys are just going to go to the courthouse, right? You guys are just going to get the thing, right? You're not going to do like an actual wedding, right?
Well, that's what we were planning on doing.
Which one?
Was just going to go to the courthouse.
Good.
Okay, good. Elope, do a ceremony later when you can afford it if you really want to. You need a new e-bike? Yeah, she needs a new e-bike. It's like, she said it was like 15 minutes away from work, so.
But at the same time...
I saw a butt on your face. I saw a butt coming.
He wants me to get this figured out first.
Well, yeah, no, I would too. This is a disaster. This is just
some sense, praise God, yeah.
But you're making it worse. So
okay, so dude is like holding back. It's like we're not getting married until you get your finance stuff sorted out. Probably good. Maybe still do marriage counseling or pre-marriage counseling. Yeah, thankfully no 45K wedding, yeah.
Well, you obviously care more about spending on TikTok Shop than you do your marriage. Because that's what you're prioritizing.
I don't want to.
But you do.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to.
But you do.
Regardless, it's still happening.
This isn't something that just happens. That's not a subscription. You are pushing the button.
Yeah.
That is a physical action.
You ever get annoyed hearing friends/family tell you horrible financial advice? I mean, I don't leave my house very, very, very often. So the people that I interact with is my dude and my parents. And my parents give me good financial advice. And my dude has a good head on his shoulders. So generally, I don't get bad financial advice from family and friends. But I can imagine that would be very annoying. I just laugh now, Gamma? Yeah.
That you are doing. That's a subscription. That I can be, we f***ed up once, let's cancel it or move it to a different thing. TikTok Shop, you are going, click.
But I mean, some of the stuff...
I'm going to just, on TikTok Shop.
Or I want... And
there, or...
How about stop. Boy, there you go. Someone told me you can't buy a new car in just cash right after I bought my townhome in straight cash. Oh my god. Dunk on them. Just dunk on them with your accomplishments. Sure, Aunt Sally. Oof. But my dad's like hobby, other than Pokemon Go, which he's obsessed with, and has gotten to level 50 on several accounts. He's also really into finance. That's like his hobby, and he likes talking about it a lot, and he has a lot of really good advice.
Want. Yes, those are two very different things. Do you know what a need is versus a want? I mean, that's completely different. What did you get on TikTok Shop?
I think I bought a cooling blanket, and then I got the bad one that wasn't even like the actual cooling blanket.
It's true. I did learn in health sciences as a kid that I need a broken cooling blanket to survive, and if I don't have that, I will die.
Oof. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. They show that part of science before they show us the birthing video.
I mean, that's how I felt at the time. Now I'm looking at it and I'm kind of second guessing myself. Now I'm a little worried about more of the cards.
Have you ever looked at any of these?
A little worried?
No. I've never looked at...
My dad does DoorDash for fun. I'm just happy he's doing something while retired. My dad's gonna retire soonish. I have no idea. He needs to do something. Otherwise, he'll go crazy because he's that type of person. So I'm not sure what to do. He's talked about like volunteering for a dog shelter, but we're not gonna let him do that because he'd want to adopt every single dog. So I don't know what he's gonna do. We need to find something for him. Otherwise, he'll go crazy.
At any of my bank statements.
Please, you, since you're a guest on the show, you get access to our budgeting program. Please go through it. Go through the quiz. Take all the education.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because you said that your parents like really take care of their pool, right? DoorDash is fun when it's a hobby. Yeah, I could see that.
Please go through it.
I am in your 5-day email.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. I read it this morning.
That's good. And watch the videos. That's fun. It's a fun little thing we're doing. But go through the budgeting program. It's so much more in depth. You know, your little thing's an intro thing, but the thing we want to give you, it's full on. So make sure you're going through the budgeting class.
Okay.
Highly recommend it. Okay, Quicksilver. For what it's worth, we filmed a very positive follow-up this morning for an episode that
an uncle of mine started raising cows when he retired. Interesting. That could be a lot of work. I have a family friend who raises cows.
It was a complete disaster the first time. Right now, this is a complete disaster, but it is proving that you can work the system. You can come back. And you can show us a positive outcome.
That's what I'm hoping to do.
You need to enclose
straight
your
up mini rancher. Yeah.
So on here, $492. Wow.
Homesteading is my future retirement plan. Yeah. And if you do like any type of agriculture, it helps with your taxes, I want to say, if you have acreage.
Oh. Guys, we did it. We're under the credit limit.
Woo-hoo.
By $7. But, okay. Oh. But we didn't fail to purchase, did we? Because you just
all these like
again,
tiny balances.
This one's
stuff.
Actually, I take back the congratulations.
All the tiny balances. It's her credit score's got to be awful. Goats and solar farms. Yeah. I've seen a lot of bees. Bees are pretty popular too.
This one's headed to the credit limit because you started with a lower balance. You made the minimum monthly payment, but after the interest and the $55.28
of course, you're in
of
the
purchases,
airport again.
You're $7.
Cat's always on the
You were
move.
$50 away from the limit. Now you're $7. You're on your way, just like the other cards, to being at.
Oh yeah, you're training. Was it like the whole week? I guess.
Most people that come on this show and that I dig into, they've made almost a month or two of progress before coming on because they watch the show, they get into it, and then they come on. You've literally gotten worse the moment before coming on.
Oh my God. Wow, she broke the rule. Holy cow. Whole week of training, yeah? I want to try raising rabbits and make yarn from their fur that sheds. That actually sounds really dang cool. Bees are also very useful. Yes. It's the pollen. They help with pollination, and you get honey. And honey is cool, especially local honey, because it helps with your allergies. Going to Tulsa on Sunday? Forever traveling, cats. Pay someone to say and get the money back plus some for snitching on them cats. Oh my gosh. Yell at TSA for me, cats. I had an Angora fur sweater. It was probably the softest thing I've ever worn.
Didn't do it.
But you've been watching the show.
Well, I paid like $100 and then I end up spending more and then
you paid $25.
Oh,
you paid the minimum monthly payment.
Well, I always pay the minimum monthlies because that's
but you're not paying more. You didn't pay $100.
Well, no, I didn't mean like that. Like I buy more.
Oh, buying and paying, it's different. Okay. You went inside and you got a snack from the gas station.
Sweet treats, taquitos.
And then you went to McDonald's.
Jellyfish Lighting is
McDonald's,
an all-in-one
Mickey D's.
permanent exterior lighting system. Through an app on your phone, you are able to decorate for all holidays.
It's $20 at McDonald's.
Spoon, no, your friends against you.
Like 100 nugs.
Sneak on 5 ounces of toothpaste. Oh. Grope TSA first to establish dominance. Oh my gosh.
No. I get stuff for me and my fiance. So that's why it's normally always around $20, $30. It's because it's.
I think it's time to have a conversation with the fiance. Hello, fiance.
Yeah.
I love you. I love your face. I can no longer afford. I'm trying to get out of debt so that we can conclude this fiancé-ship into a marriage.
Yeah.
I think we have that open and honest conversation and be like, I can't get you no more McFries.
I feel bad eating without him. So like I would get.
You don't get the McFries either. Nobody gets McFries. It's a tragedy, but it needs to happen. I'm sorry. That was a audible statement on Honestly, yeah, that's fair. Oh my god.
Get off work and
Hold
then go
on.
to McDonald's.
Hold on. To be very clear, to be incredibly fucking clear, you're not going to McDonald's for yourself either, girlie.
Did she not
It
understand
ain't
that?
happening. No more sweet treats. No more girl math.
The face.
It's not you just not
The
getting
disbelief.
stuff for him. You're not getting stuff for you.
Yeah.
You can't afford it.
But I get hungry.
Oh my
god. I have to eat. I'm going with it. Holy shit.
I'm gonna. This is just insane. How can you even say that?
Oh my
How
gosh.
can you watch the show, come on the
$4 for a large fry? That's insane. Yeah, it's the 1,200 in groceries. She needs to eat, so she needs to go to Mickey D's.
show and say that in front of me?
It's easier to go somewhere else.
No fucking shit.
Oh
I
my
know that.
God.
I know it's easier.
Oh my
I know
god.
it's easier. So you think coming in here, getting out of debt is about the easier?
Ew.
You're easier. I don't give a shit about your easier. I don't care. I do not care about your easy.
3.49 for one hash brown? Their hash browns are good, but they're not $4 good. What the hell?
Easier. I care that you get to the marriage goal. I care that you guys have a long, healthy, lasting relationship. I care that if someone gets laid off, you guys have an emergency fund. I care that you're able to pay for rent. I care that you're not borrowing money from your dad anymore. I care that you are able to go into retirement and live a life with any kind of dignity. I don't give a if you're a little tired after work. That is not what I care about.
Yeah.
I care about you existing
You legitimately probably can buy a whole bag of potatoes for that.
and having a halfway decent life at a minimum.
I do too. It's just
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
No, you absolutely do not. Someone who speaks the way you do of, I got off a whole day of work. I need to get some fries because I can't go home and put the pizza rolls in the microwave because that's my solution to dinner anyway. That's too hard. You don't care. If that's too hard, you don't care.
Yeah.
You are not. I don't think you're ready for this conversation. We invest a lot of money and time into this, so I'm going to complete this episode. But with that mindset, and you can probably watch this back, and hopefully that'll help when you're ready. But with that
We're not
mindset,
halfway through.
you're not ready.
What's
You're
gonna
not
happen?
ready for this conversation.
Yeah,
even.
potatoes are great. Potatoes are great.
Close. At least people come in here and I'm able to dig into them, yes, about their situation, make them know what their situation is, give them a budget, give them education and access to tools and all that good stuff, but they're ready. You're not ready. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my damn life.
Yeah.
I'm excited to share something that's made my life a whole...
Potatoes, but they don't love you though. Yeah. I mean, it does depend on what you're making with the potatoes.
You're not ready. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're just not. That language, you're not ready to change your life. If you're not willing to sacrifice a little bit of extra effort at the end of a workday, you're not ready. I'm going to give you a plan. I'm going to go through the debt. So don't worry about that. I'm not giving up on you. But candidly and openly and honest, because that's who I am. That's how I live. I do not think you're ready. There must be some rock bottom somewhere. Apparently. I think that's might be what you need, which is devastating. Just like the 30.49% interest rate on that card.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back to over limit amounts with Wells Fargo. You're riding the wagon right off the cliff.
I don't think that one though I've spent any money on.
Oh, and it's Wells Fargo, damn.
Probably because you can't.
Is that the limit again?
$2.69.
Oh.
Where?
$2. Oh god. Even plain baked potatoes make me balloon sadly. Oof. Tampa Airport is fancy. I don't know if I've been to the Tampa Airport. I've been to a lot of airports. They all just kind of blend together. Except for like that one weird one with like the Satan with like the weird like Satan stallion thing and like the Freemason stuff all over the place. I forget which one that was. But I've been there a few times. To get onto the train, you have to scan your ticket. Ooh, it is fancy.
You went inside Walgreens and you got some
Pringles.
Did you at least get the sour cream and onion? Those are some good things right there.
It was in the middle of a work day.
Oh my God.
That was the only card I had on me. I remember now.
Why did you get Pringles? It's not even filling. They taste good. Yeah, I think it's Denver. Only been to Miami International and Florida, and that was a crap show. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Denver Airport. That's the weird one.
Middle of a work day. Pringles.
Tampa has a lot of the window food stalls in the middle of aisles, if I remember, and a ton of touchscreens to order food. Denver is definitely haunted. I mean, the weird statue killed its creator. The little what do they call it? Lucifer, the blue stallion. His head fell off and killed its creator.
I'm just saying.
Oh yes, they do. With all the food stuff.
Can't hear. Jacob, come here, Jacob. Hi, buddy, come with me. Follow me.
What?
How big was the bag of Pringles?
It was the big can.
Okay.
It's a normal one, probably.
Film us, please. Get your ass up.
Don't know how many, but I'm about to find out. Oh yeah.
Up. Okay. Please come with me for a moment. Oh, for f***'s sake, this office is full of fat f***s. Oh, here we go. I'm talking about myself.
Yes, this is what I always got. I have this all the time for my lunch. I love these. This was my go-to. Oh, they have the club crackers. Those are amazing, especially if you have the little snack packs, because otherwise I'll eat all of them and it's a problem. Mini Pringles, let's go. Yeah.
You get these for a few bucks.
Go and rescue the Pringles.
For a few dollars. And then you can pack a little pack. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. It comes with 12 of these. Boom, that's your little pack it in your lunchbox. 12 cups. Instead of going and spending $3 on a can.
Oh, the Pringles are escaping.
Come on.
My
Wait, are you leaving?
Used to look like this.
Clean up your mess, Caleb.
Projects back to back, and I would waste so much time.
Clean up your mess. Buying in bulk for snacks is better than getting them from convenience stores, for sure. Because convenience stores, guess what they charge for? Convenience. So, there's an upcharge. The Pringles violence is unwarranted? Yes. Yes, convenience is an upcharge, for sure.
Just learn how to control yourself if you eat them all.
That's a good way to do it.
Fun fact. This is really great about those little packs.
Good luck with TSA.
As someone who has it's not a man, it's me right here. Here they are.
Oh, we call them so fat. Do I have a thing for that?
That thing limits me to only being able to eat what's in the small pack. So if you struggle to stop eating them, congratulations. If you only pack the small pack, you're only going to eat the small pack.
Yeah, I need the portion control with that too. So that's why I like the snack packs. Yeah, if you live near a Costco, that's fair.
So Pringles, that's more important than paying off a card.
Apparently so.
You can go to the grocery store, you can go to Sam's Club, you can buy things in bulk, and you can make it much more price effective.
Yeah.
Convenience stores upcharge. That is $6.58. It is just barely double what you spent one time. And that could have been 12 days.
Yeah.
Wells Fargo. The Pringle card. On here, we owe $1,509.
Oh my God.
And 25 cents.
Yeah, it's the Walmart brand equivalent of Costco is Sam's Club.
With a minimum monthly payment of, I hate how this reads, $54. Total amount due, $60.
Apparently it has surprisingly good meat, Sam's Club.
Oh, because of the over limit amount. It's making you pay it down to the limit amount. Okay. Gosh, with interest charging of $38.49. Yeah, because the credit limit is $1,500 over. We've looked at 3 cards. We looked at 4 cards. 3 cards are over, and the other one's $7 away.
Oh
and
my
it's all
god!
for snacks. I think you have some like snack addiction, like legitimately. $1,000 on snacks?
Yeah,
she must have an amazing metabolism, though. Or it's just the way that she's proportioned, because she looks fine for someone who's obsessed with snacks. Costco Deli is great, too. Yeah.
Everybody, like, even when I was in high school, everybody always knew me as the person that would have, like, tater tots in my pocket, Twizzlers in my backpack.
How did you have tater tots in your pocket? Do you have cold tater tots? Because generally those don't taste as good. You need them warm.
And there's M&Ms in my purse right now, and I'm betting you in my backpack back there, I have at least 4 different kinds of snacks.
Okay, wait till your metabolism is no longer very efficient. Trust me, that sucks. And 2,
your metabolism must be on fire.
You just simply can't afford it. So I mean, you can choose. You can do that if you want. And also live in a financially insecure place for the rest of your life. Like you can. That is a choice that you are allowed to make as an adult.
I don't think we have Sam's Club here, I think. I take back the no smoking. She might be token? What?
That is the choice you're making right now. But I think you deserve a better future, and I think you can live a better future.
She's still thin despite the snacks?
And my producers are telling me
or because she might have the munchies?
I'm skinny.
Snack goddess, though. Respect.
Because I can't afford food. Spend $1,000 at the grocery store. $300 going out to eat.
I mostly don't eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner most of the time.
You know why? Because you snack and eat every second of every day except for mealtime.
I didn't realize how much I snack until we're going through this, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, how much do I actually eat?
Walmart.
Oh, okay, the devil's lettuce. Okay, and that's why And that's why you think she snacks so much?
$2,268.38. These balances are getting higher. You did not purchase. You did not purchase. Thank you. Thank you. You did not purchase.
Is it close to the limit?
That one was I only spent at Walmart when...
I need you to stay as far away as you possibly can then.
That was when my fiance
you're like $30 away from the credit limit.
Oh my gosh. How can you eat only snacks and look healthy? Well, in theory, if they were healthy snacks, you could say that. But she's having like the cheese balls and stuff, so I have no idea. Really good genetics, maybe.
How long do you think it's gonna?
I think in theory, like eating just snacks, if in terms of like when you eat throughout the day, could be fine depending on what it is. But I don't know.
How long do you think it's gonna? You're only paying your minimum monthly payment towards it. How long do you think it's gonna take to pay off with the minimum monthly payment?
Hey, boy.
Forever.
No, give me a real answer. How long do you think?
Probably a couple years at least.
Yeah, 13 years.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna be almost 40 by the time this is paid off in your current method, without putting a single cent more on it.
Oof.
This is why I go hard, folks. People don't know how bad their situation is.
Yeah.
You didn't. You said it.
Yeah, I thought that I heard that before. Yeah, that eating multiple small meals is actually a viable weight control strat. Yeah.
A couple years.
I literally thought maybe 3 or 4 years. I wasn't thinking
exactly.
That much.
You're off by like 10.
The people in our consumerism culture, which there's nothing wrong with being a consumer, but the people need a wake-up call. Let me tell you.
Consume product and then consume next product.
I don't know what the income is like in your area. I wonder if we can increase your income. Is this what you both want to be doing for a living?
So we both really like our jobs, and it's also
That's great.
For both of us, it's the highest paying job for people that have not gone to college.
Yeah.
Which his actually gives him an opportunity for a college degree and to move up in the company. Mine does not.
Why?
I'm contracted owned. He's company owned. So I have to stay where I am, which I love what I do. I love it to death. I actually came back to this in particular because I love it so much.
Well, I'm happy to give either one of you
you're probably gonna be
the certification through Course Careers, which can help boost your resume and get into a new industry if that's something you're interested in.
Okay, Fred, time to find our perfect apartment on Zillow. Don't worry, change will be good.
Just let
Why
me
do
know.
they have like the ads are basically identical, but it's just the dog version and then cat version? So, not sure where Pocket Tots fall into the mini meals though. Yeah.
I'm happy to gift you guys one.
There's a mini meal plan though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, this New Balance, you're not over the limit, but we're literally $6 away. Not even. It's more closer to $5.
Why is she maxing out every single
Every
card?
card is maxed out or over maxed out. Yo, $694.68. This situation's dire. I really did not know what I was
Pocket ravioli is even more cursed just because of like sauce.
getting into when I stepped in this room today.
That's actually one of my older cards too.
Great.
I think that was
I'm
the
glad it's
second
still
card
maxed
I
out.
owned.
$27.36 minimum monthly payment. Interest charge $15.09.
Her monthly payments
no
must be freaking
purchases.
insane.
Thank you.
Percentage of her income.
This takes 4 years to pay off. At just $694. It takes 4 years to pay off at the minimum. 26.7% interest rate. First National.
Sock
Man,
spaghetti?
you just
Oh my
stack up
God.
credit cards like they are.
No, please no.
Like they're snacks. $781.06. That's what you owe on here. What's the limit on this bad boy? On this here card. $750. Oh, you're over it. Damn it, we're back to this. I thought we moved beyond it. Purchase it. You know what's crazy? It's weird. You don't purchase on the credit cards that you're not over, but the credit cards that you are over, you purchase on. I don't know how you're going about life.
Because I'll pay it and then I have like $10 left on it. And
So then you spend like...
I spend like $5 on it and then a fee hits
No. Spend more than that. Then you also did have $49 of fees and $18.99 of interest.
Oh my gosh.
The annual charge was you're not even getting any benefits from this. Just cancel this card. There's no point. Then you went to Target. Who knows? It could be clothes. It could be groceries. It could be electronics. It could be snacks. But it was $15.99.
Oh my God. Spoon, no.
Oh, wait.
Don't pull a pizza out of there. What the hell?
I'm waiting.
That card in particular screwed me over.
You'll get extra sauce on there that you do not want to eat, okay? Sock spaghetti is clearly the base of the food pyramid. Oh my gosh.
My car got put in the shop and I went to budget, had to rent a car for 3 days, but luckily they finished my car sooner, so I took it back and was like, hey, I don't need it for this full amount. Can I get my money back? And just charged me what was owed. And they said yes, and then all of a sudden they flipped it on me. And they charged me a full $600 on that card for having that car for so long, even though I only had it for 1 day. And so when I called the credit card company to get it like removed and disputed, I lost. And it got stuck on the card.
If you lost, you lost.
Well, that's why I was like,
Okay, well that's
screwed.
I mean that doesn't
Interesting.
That didn't put you above the credit limit. I mean
But
your
that card
your target
was
purchased
empty
it.
before that
Well,
card
even
thing.
still, the $600, you have an extra $150, but you're putting yourself over with the target purchase.
Yeah.
So I mean that sucks. I'm sorry. That doesn't all of a sudden give us an excuse to just f yourself worse though. Like I'm sorry, that does suck.
Yeah.
And you lost the dispute. Sounds like when the credit card company reached out to them, they had the evidence necessary to say that the charge
Sounds
was
like Hertz? Maybe.
justified.
But they really didn't. It was just a
Did
stupid.
Hertz make her hurt?
They gave enough to the credit card company that the credit card company is like, oh.
It was stupid. It was.
Never used Hertz, by the way? I think we've used Hertz. I think we just use whatever car company my dad gets a better deal with because he's always searching for the deals. Oh my god. Yeah, but I imagine Cats is being frisked currently. Yeah.
It sucked.
Okay. Well, total interest charges here so far on this card, $117 and 29% interest. Yay.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, let us continue. Because, oh man, we really just have every credit card ever invented in the history of the world.
Oh my god. Dude.
So, we're waiting to get out of...
Dude, you're making... I'll allow it, I guess, but dude, chill. Chill, please. Please.
Credit card debt before we can get married, huh? So we're getting married at, like, at least according to your pattern in our 60s?
Don't want to. I wanted it to be a year ago, actually. And it's still being
be chill,
pushed.
please.
Okay. Which sucks. You know, I do have sympathy for that. But again, we're over the credit limit, and we know that you spend $1,000 a month, if not more, $1,300 on just snacks. So it's just like you are literally choosing snacks over your marriage. Like, if we want to break it down to the most simple form, you are. And I have sympathy for the marriage.
Fan hammer the spoon? No.
I would love you guys to get married. Sure, you guys are a very pleasant couple. You're choosing snacks over your marriage. Like, what do I do about that? How does that impact? You know, it's just, you're over this again by an extra $40.
Obsession is kind of crazy.
So you owe $900. I don't think you may have broken. People like to break records. You know, it's
more credit
record
limit
breaking,
stuff.
not knowingly, but people do it. And I think you're breaking the record for the most amount of cards that are above credit limits.
Well, I didn't know what those were when I first got them. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god. We really do need classes or something. What the shit?
Yeah, but you did recently, and you're still above, so.
Yeah.
How did you not know what a credit limit was? If you got a credit card. Oh my gosh.
I forgot to say $63.06 is your minimum monthly. And then on this card, your minimum monthly is $102. These are definitely stacking up, these minimum monthly payments. Dramatically. Oh, good. $35 fee. $22.46.
Yeah, I don't blame boyfriend for like holding off on the marriage. This is kind of insane. All the finances.
Cents of interest. Why do I not see a payment? A late fee. There it is.
Oh, that card in particular, it will not go through with my bank.
Contact your bank. Open a new bank.
That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to deal with that one. So,
How have you tried to deal with it?
So I've been calling
someone
them.
that comes back on snacks. How'd you try to deal with this?
I've been calling them. I've been trying to pay them.
We need to make a decision. What does the data say?
Hopefully.
I'm not.
Hope the guy.
Why not use that and
I'm glad personal finance is getting tons of schools more now. Hopefully they pick it up.
No. You've been calling them. Okay, tell me.
So there's also the whole thing that the U.S. economy is probably propped up on people who don't know and are getting abused by the system. So that's part of why our economy can generally do pretty well. So what happens when we actually have informed people?
You've been calling them?
I called them.
How does that go?
I talked to a freaking robot, pressing how much I want to pay, what I wanted to pay, and then it doesn't
speak
go
to a human.
through.
Push 0 as many times as you need. Speak to a human. You can speak to a human at a bank.
I regret that card. I hate that card.
If they only taught me that during my time in school, yeah.
Oh, you're calling them, not your checking account?
I called them. I called my checking account.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're not even doing. You're not even.
Oh, they just made it required here in my state a few years ago. Nice. We would have less megacorps, probably, maybe.
Even talking to a person. At least talk to a person.
I finally got it paid, but I could only pay the minimum because I didn't have that much in my checkings account to actually.
Because you spent $1,000 going to grocery.
Yeah.
Snacks. Oh my! Really, just does keep going. My gosh.
That's the one I cut in half.
Mission Lane. It doesn't matter though because you spend on TikTok Shop, so I don't give a shit. I want to be happy for that. It's impossible. Oof. This is the furthest away you are from hitting the credit limit. With a $400 credit limit, you know $338 and 68 cents.
So close.
Interest charge $8.85. Purchases.
Her credit score must be horrific with this utilization going on.
$42.95. I want to walk away right now. $25 was the payment. So you're going up. So it's going up. It's going up from $311 to $338. So we're going to the credit limit. We're going. We're flying to it. And $25 minimum monthly payment. Wonderful. I'm guessing it's TikTok Shop. Oh, it is. $42 for a cooling blanket that didn't
work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because it's a blanket. Generally
it's not
keep
even
you
a
warm.
good blanket.
Yeah, you got it from TikTok Shop. I assume that's the Temu of.
Yeah.
Also, she looks like someone who grocery shops hungry. Yeah.
Like that really thin one that just kind of lays on you and
a blanket that lays on you?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. It
What are you saying?
Fits your body almost the same way a tight dress would.
Never worn one.
Like a Snuggie? What? Dang, I'm trying to get a cooling blanket?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't relate.
But that's like the kind of material it is. It's so thin. And
that's probably why
it's a cooling blanket. What were you expecting?
A blanket to let air come through.
It doesn't
how would a blanket cool you?
I don't know. That's why I was so mystified by it.
It has like vents and AC on it or something.
That's what
blankets can heat you.
I mean, there's like materials that help. Like if you've seen like the cooling pillows, so maybe it was a materials thing. Yeah. I'm getting myself a Java chip drink right now.
On the picture, this thing was thick, and then when I got it, it was super thin.
You purchased through TikTok. I mean,
Yeah,
that kind of sounds like your fault,
Could you
your
return
problem
it?
type of situation. Also on a card that you shouldn't have purchased on because you're not paying on, and there's been multiple fees. You didn't just miss one payment. There's been multiple fees this year, and then lots of interest accruing at a 32.24% interest rate. That's the worst yet. Place for collections. We have collections too.
Also, I'm going to say she never learned about finances if she doesn't know what a credit limit is. So I'm declaring bingo victory.
Collecting just every bad debt you can get. So what was this? This was original creditors named the bureaus. Is that an apartment?
No, that was...
I've seen moist blankets that cool, but nothing else, yeah?
When I was about 18, I got a Victoria's Secret credit card.
Why?
No, this would have fallen off. But okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I spent like $100 on it for my friend for Christmas as her Christmas present, and then I got kidney failure.
Oh. Oh gosh. Yeah, the Victoria's Secret credit card. Oof.
And I ended up getting fired because I never sent the doctor's note, which I did, to my employer at HEB. I will
do
call them
unrelated
out for
to that
that
story.
one.
HEB. They have HEB in Colorado?
No, this isn't when I lived in Texas.
You lived in Texas?
Yes.
You lived in Texas?
Oh, where'd you live?
I lived in Houston, Texas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Why are there so many Houston people on this show? Why does it keep happening?
So.
Oh, you did tell me that before we filmed. You said you're from Houston because I heard a little bit of a southern accent at the
Houston's quite a
beginning.
drive.
It's gone away, but.
But yeah, that one it ended up just never getting paid because I couldn't find a job.
Listen,
So
I'm gonna believe you about the doctor's note thing, but the thing is, throughout this conversation, we've talked about a lot of things that you should have done. And
I mean, moist is fine, but imagining a wet blanket sucks, yeah.
you've always blamed it on someone else or the bank or something else. So I no longer can believe that you actually sent it and didn't maybe mess up in some way because you're always saying that you did the right thing and it's someone else's fault.
Yeah. Houston has terrible money management people. Wet blanket sounds terrible. I agree.
I know for a fact I did because the
Was that collections?
team
I want to
leader,
go back and check.
the shift manager.
Arizona people are weird. Yeah. To some degree. I'm an exception to the rule for the Houston stuff.
Didn't like me in particular. I don't.
Oh God, she's one of those. It just happened because they don't like me. People, I hate when that happens.
It's someone else's fault.
I know for a fact I did because the team leader, the shift manager, didn't like me in particular. I don't know why, but she didn't like.
That sounds like high school shit. And generally, I don't believe when they say that about teachers. I mean, sometimes it's true, but generally, I don't. And generally, it's not. So.
Me. And so she never gave it to my boss.
Experience.
They ended up finding it when they were cleaning out her desk after they fired her, and then asked me to come back, and I told them no because they screwed me. So why would I want to go back to them?
Oh, that's interesting. I'm sorry that happened.
But that's
been
what
on your
happened
credit.
there, and that's why it's so high.
You owe 386, and it's been on your credit for
double
the
bingo.
collections for 4 years, 8 months. So it's still
double bingo.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum.
It's gonna take a little while to fall off there.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Oh
let
my
that one
goodness!
If she was homeless,
it's really just.
Then we get triple bingo, and then there's also payday loan. We could get
It's not
another
your fault. I mean, it is.
I'm sure she's headed towards payday loans with the way this is going. Cats, I went partying in Houston with friend and learned about bottle parties where you buy expensive alcohol and literally pour it all out. Why would you do that? Why? Oh, so for the Houston people being terrible with money? Why? Literally, what's the point? What's the point of that?
Fall off there.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Oh
let
my
that one
goodness! Are you
You're the only
kidding me? This
exception.
really just does not stop. We're at an hour. It's not your fault. I mean, it is.
Except some
your fault.
other
It's your
people.
debt.
Oof.
Ah, whatever.
Play hard and ball harder. Oof.
We're at an hour and we're still talking about debt. That's when I know it's been a ride of an episode.
What? Flexing is the point, and it's stupid. Yeah, I hate flexing in general. It's stupid.
Okie doke. So, I'm assuming this is mortgage at $539 a month.
Yep.
37,000.
Flexing in clout.
You said you bought it for.
That's cringe.
40. Okay.
Yeah, but we got 1,000 off because the stairs in the carport were falling apart.
For the amount of money that you're putting in this.
Oh my god.
Thing that's a depreciating asset that has to be on a lot that you're renting for the rest of your life. Stupid purchase. Just to be flat out. $539 purchase.
Again, mobile homes could be fine if you own the land or if your family owns the land and they're not charging you, but this isn't that situation.
Like I would have sent I would have put even just a pet in one of my parents' homes for a bit or something.
Yeah.
Until we found the right place. But also the fact that you made it sound like you couldn't find anywhere at the beginning, and then you eventually told us that you put it in his hands and you stopped looking. It's like at that point again, you're not putting in the work necessary. You're not. You're lazy. You're lazy.
Yeah. Oof. I was not joining that. I like my alcohol aiding in poor relationship decisions personally. Oof. Buy land? Yes. Got my paycheck advance to get ready for a bottle party, rolling in my leased Hellcat. I was gonna get mad at you for a second, but then you're just joking. So that's good. Don't do pay advances.
Maybe you.
I mean, isn't pouring out the alcohol a poor decision spoon? Yeah.
And you stop looking. It's like at that point again.
If only
you're not putting in the work necessary. You're not. You're lazy. You're lazy. Maybe you also get overwhelmed and that makes you shut down as well. Like that's a big thing. That can happen to me. I get it. That's a very natural human response. But you're also lazy. There's lots of laziness in here. Yeah, I mean, you get off work and you're like, oh, hungry. What do I do? McDonald's.
I'll admit that. I think I put most of my energy into work, and anything else outside of work is just pure laziness.
Yeah, unfortunately, life doesn't really give us that option. Oh, it does, actually. You just f yourself by taking the option.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we went to school.
No.
I didn't graduate.
That's okay.
I dropped out.
It happens.
Wait, what? She said this.
Oh, we went to school.
Oh,
I didn't graduate.
Okay.
That's okay.
I dropped out.
It happens.
Cats, it is, but how is that going to get me with an amber that will stab me 2 days later? Oh my gosh. I hate that some people view being able to waste as being successful. Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. My lifestyle, sis, made up on cheap chicken nuggets and lemonade.
I only did one semester.
So you only owe the 1,709 and the 1,014. That's
okay,
it.
So yes. Okay.
Are you paying?
Oh, we don't have
I can't
student
figure
loans.
out how to log into
Otherwise,
it. And they've been trying to call me since
Oh God.
I've tried, but I just keep avoiding the phone call.
There it is. It's not that you can't figure out how to log into it, because I use this debt service provider of Nelnet. You can reset your password. You can talk to them. They are not difficult to talk to. Again, this is you. This is you. Don't blame them. Don't blame the system. This is you.
No,
now I can't trust. I can't trust you.
Honestly, I don't know if she's gonna be able to have like a budget, or she'll be able to pay this off without getting additional jobs or working additional hours. Just because her minimum monthly must be freaking insane.
Anything that involves you putting in effort, I really can't. And also, gosh, you might be able to get onto like Safe Plan or something. Well, I don't know if you can get on it right now with its being under pause in federal courts. But it's saying what the minimum monthly payment is. So I'm wondering if you're paying it and you just don't know it because it's attached to your account from before, or if you're missing it, in which case they can garnish your wages.
Yeah.
Like it's the government, and this one, they'll come in.
I don't think they've been garnishing my waivers, but I also don't think I've been paying it because I changed my debit card so it wouldn't pull out anymore.
What do you mean you changed your debit card? Dude. What does that mean? Like last time you referred to your debit card, your bank account as your debit card. So
I called the bank and I asked for a replacement card to get rid of some subscriptions and other things that were being paid.
You likely put in your...
That's one way to do it, I guess. Just what? At this point, get freaking Rocket money. What the hell?
bank account information for this, though, not your debit card.
I don't know then. No, wait. No, because I changed from one bank to another when I was...
Okay, then I'm extra scared. If you're not paying this payment,
Oh my
this
gosh.
is the government. This isn't a thing that'll send you into collections. This is a thing where they'll come after your money because they can.
Yeah.
Figure this out. Make a phone call. Be an adult. Act your age.
Oh, he
For
literally
at least
said
5
be an
minutes and
adult.
figure this out.
I will for sure call them.
Please tell me. Oh.
If your account has your social security number, the government can still rate it. Yeah. That sounds right, I think.
We've reached
Holy
the end of
shit,
the
we
bits.
still have 23 freaking minutes.
Correct? Or is there any more I don't know about?
Actually, like
I
20.
think that's really
Is it
it
24?
besides the money I owe my dad.
24. Wow.
Which he doesn't really want me to pay him back. He wants me to use it for like
Use what?
either a savings or a funeral fund. Like if I can
What?
Hold
make
on.
that money back,
What do you mean you...
then put it into
Funeral?
savings.
What?
What the fuck are we talking about? Is it sitting somewhere? Is the money sitting somewhere?
No, it's gone.
If it's for his funeral, just have a will. What?
Oh,
I've spent it.
how much?
From adding up everything that
Oh
my
my
dad has
gosh.
sent me, around 20,000.
Oh!
Oof.
Well, why are you saying pay back and he's saying not pay back? I'm confused. What the f-
Oh my god.
So I wanted to pay him back.
Oh,
My
you
gosh,
want to,
Boone.
but it's not agreed upon that you're going to?
Well, his thing was he wanted me to put it into a savings.
Didn't happen? Does he know
For
it
the
didn't
day
happen?
that
Does he
he
know it didn't
passes.
happen? Does he know it didn't happen?
Yeah, he knows.
And?
That's
Oof.
why he sent me money to help me get here.
And now what's the status
God.
of the $20,000? Is he's accepting it as a loss, or does he want it back?
He wants it as a savings for me. So I'm
But it's
pretty
gone.
sure
It's gone though.
Yeah.
So what does he
I
want
think
with the
he accepted
20,000
it
that's
as a
gone?
loss.
I guess he sees it as a loss. He just wants me to get on my feet
Okay.
and
Oof. Stop. Aye.
So
be my
he
own
so
person.
he still does
Always
not
come
want
prepared.
it back.
Oof.
No, not that I know of. Not like for himself.
Can you call him?
Yeah.
How
I
can
would
this
like to
get crazier?
inform-
Have we even really looked at her spending? We've like seen a little bit.
Him
But
on
holy
something.
cow.
Yeah, please.
Okay, let me grab it.
He bought you a motorcycle? He bought you a car too? Oh my gosh.
Wait,
he's
he
sitting
got
in
you a motorcycle? Why aren't you using the motorcycle? What's happening?
monthly pay. What is happening?
He bought my
Oh,
fiance
you
the motorcycle
Are
before we
being
got the
enabled
car.
so hard and
Oh my gosh.
spoiled, and you're not. Oh my gosh. I don't think you've had to grow up because you're just relying on.
But I don't want to
Ugh.
rely on him.
Oh my
That's
gosh. I think she should think about repaying after all this is done if she's in a better place then, yeah. Today I'm a small 12-year-old girl. Tomorrow I'm a 70-year-old grandfather. What?
a lie. That's a lie. You might not actively consciously recognize it, but your actions are showing that you would rather.
I want a dad that loves me that much? Yeah. I mean, it would also be loving you to cut you off, maybe. It'd just be tough love.
Put your f***ing cheese puffs over relying on him. So
Or at least
not
budget
relying on
you.
him. So yes, you do. Subconsciously, your actions are showing that you do. So I don't want to hear that.
Let me see if he answers.
Daddy?
Hey, I'm doing the interview right now, and
Do you guys remember the episode where a girl called her dad and he like threatened to murder Caleb? That was funny.
wants to talk to you because I brought up.
Can I speak to him anonymously?
Yes, he brought up something. So I'm gonna put you on speaker real quick.
Hello, sir. Can I speak to you anonymously?
Yeah.
So I know you send your daughter a few $100 a month, it looks like. I got $500 from you this last month. Did you know that she spends that immediately going out to eat, not towards her necessity bills, and she spends it on snacks at the gas station, all of it and more?
Oof.
No, I don't know what she does with it.
Okay. Do you still support sending her that $500 even though she blows it all on things like that?
To be fair, financial audit sounds like a scam if you try to explain it. Very true, very true.
And not any of her bills?
What I worry about is her getting evicted.
Okay. It's not going to rent though. It's, it's only going to fast food.
Okay.
I just wanted to inform you that just because unfortunately in a lot of situations we see A lot of people, through loving parents want to help their kids and they give them money. What they don't know necessarily is where that's going, and it actually ends up enabling bad behavior from their kids. And this is not your fault. You may not have been knowledgeable.
Insert joke about government and here.
In the situation because you're just trying to be a loving person, a great father. But it actually ends up hurting their children because their children never end up becoming independent and they end up spending that money.
Insert joke about government here.
On bad behavior instead of what you're actually intending it to be.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to let you know. I'll give you back to her.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go now so we can get back.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
He sounds like a sleepy man.
He has COVID right now.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh no, he's sick. Add on to his suffering.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him for answering and talking. Nice guy.
He always answers. He tries to.
That's good. No, he's, seems like a good dude. With his actions, he seems like a loving parent. Bought your car, bought your motorcycle, apparently, and all this stuff.
Government will not be happy about the insert. Yeah.
He wants to support his kid. Love that. But again, for you.
Oh, I'm sure the government is. Everyone talks about how they waste money. Okay, it's fine.
It's not actually helping you, because it's a safety net. And you just go.
Actually, no. There's two camps. There's the people who talk about how the government wastes the money, or there's people who want the government to waste more money. Those are the camps generally.
Put it all on bullshit. You've never had to rely on yourself and be independent.
Yeah.
It's just unless there's like a massive nest egg, which you would blow through anyway.
Yeah. Oh no, poor dad. Sounds like a good dad that is doing what he thinks is best. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
At the time of his passing, you're just gonna not even know what to do.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, how old is he?
Oh God.
He's 50.
Oh, okay, well.
He's fine. He's 50. Why are you acting like he's gonna die? He's freaking 50. He's fine. Unless if he has like a horrible medical condition, he's fine.
You know, we got a long time going then still.
Yeah.
But
don't get me started on universal income, okay?
My parents are the same age as well, so better be a long time. All right, and your checking account, $91.
Oof.
ATM withdrawal, who knows where the that went? An Apple bill. Cigars, $20.
Ooh, smoke shop or alcohol spending. I didn't expect cigars, but that gets us. What are we on? Like triple bingo? I think we're on triple bingo.
Transaction fee, Thunder Mountain, Apple bill, Amazon, Bucky's getting some bullshit. Going inside getting some snacks from a gas station. Target, that looks like snacks.
I guess she had to do her pilgrimage to Bucky's if she was going to Texas.
Enough. Same with the Dollar General. Same with the 7-Eleven. Looks like you're getting stupid snacks. And Barbara Hurt and Sauce Daddy and Scottfield's Fruit and King's.
I was wrong. Cigars, though. Respect.
And another in-app Apple thing.
I mean, if the Pentagon can lose 2.3 trillion. Oh, God. Oh, no.
And going inside and getting some BS from the gas station. Daddy-O's. You're taking money from Daddy and going to Daddy-O's with it. Sonic Drive-In, Dutch Bros, King Scoop, Domino's, ATM withdrawal, $80. Who knows where the that went? Office Depot, 34 cents. What are we doing? Slice and roll. Went inside, got some BS. IHOP. Went inside, got some BS. Overdraft. Oh,
great. She's overdrafting.
I haven't seen an overdraft in a hot minute. That may be why a payment failed, because you didn't have any damn money in your account.
Oof.
Did you ever think about that?
No. Jellyfish Lighting is an all-in-one permanent exterior lighting system.
I guess because she doesn't check her account.
You are able to.
No.
No?
Oh my gosh. Is it a supermarket like Food City? Hopefully. Otherwise, because King Scoop just sounds like it's an ice cream store, and there's no way it's that, right? Because that was like a crazy amount there. So hopefully it's a grocery store.
If you don't have money in your account, you're not able to pay the credit cards, my friend. I want to give you free money where they have all the usual cash and what invest in the description.
Credit card.
So don't pass up the free money, because I'll punch you.
Well, I know that credit card that has its issues, that one to manually pay. It doesn't get automatically pulled out.
With that, I know, but if you still do that at a time when there's no, I'm sorry. To me, this has lost any kind of entertainment value. This has lost any kind of like, yeah, whatever, money. This, after that statement and just not even knowing that, this has just gotten sad.
Yeah.
This has just become sad. Like, if you don't have money, of course you can't pay a bill. And that should be understood.
I thought I spent most of my money on food, but I didn't know it was that much until you just read it all off.
Countryside liquor.
Oh,
I think
and
coffee
alcohol.
and Tommy Boy. Rocket something and went inside, got some BS and
Supermarket chain up in the Rockies, according to Google. Okay, cool.
barbecue and went inside and got some BS.
There's like so many. It's not even necessarily Mickey D's. It's just like a lot of like 7-Eleven shit.
F me. This is just sad now. Yeah, overdraft and fee, $35.
Still have like 15 minutes. What the hell's gonna happen now?
I'm sorry, dude. Your life is hard, and it comes from a place of ignorance, and ignorance isn't a bad thing. People use it as an insult. It's not an insult in your situation. It's just literally your lack of knowledge. And the fact that you just didn't even know that not having money, you can't make payments.
Gotta get pocket taquitos, yeah.
It's like you're really coming from a worldview of just nothing.
Yeah, and an overdraft.
Knowing nothing about money, and that's okay, but that makes it even more dangerous that your dad is supplying your lifestyle because you're just never going to learn. I almost need him to cut you off. And what is this thing about a car? You've brought it up a couple times. Needing a new car?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my dad's gonna cut me off now that you talked to him. But
oh gosh,
I was needing a new car because right now I drive a 2020 Kia Soul. It has 80,000 miles.
Sure.
But it's already falling apart completely.
What does that even mean? Describe to me falling apart.
Actually, that sounds right. I think Kia Souls aren't that reliable. I think that's what my dad got. It was like the box car, and it kept on breaking.
Like the whole engine is starting to fail, which has happened to my last Kia Soul. I don't.
Why did you get a Kia Soul again if it was breaking that quickly? Get a different car.
No.
Have you taken it to a mechanic?
Yes.
Her dad should pay stuff directly if he's worried. Yeah.
Took it to the dealership, the Kia dealership.
What did they say?
They said it just needed to be flushed, but it didn't fix any of the problems that it was having. So
if you don't get another Kia, for the love of God, don't get another Kia.
Paid $1,500 for no reason.
Stop.
Boy.
Go to the. Do you live in the same town with your dad?
No.
Why do you guys live in this small town where there's less opportunities then?
So we moved out to a small town so we could actually start a family and have a nice place for that.
How's that going?
Oh, God.
Not going very far.
How far away is Dad?
He's in Houston.
Oh, me.
But my mom is about 30 minutes away from me.
Get her and the fiance all together and take this car to a mechanic. The highest rated mechanic on like Google surveys or whatever. Do that. I don't think you need to buy a new car. Don't yourself worse than you are right
Kia,
now.
Though.
This thing is probably repairable. $80,000 Kia Soul 2020. You're probably fine. You might need to put a little bit of money into it, but it's probably actually worth it on like putting money into the mobile home.
Yeah, why move away to start a family before you even get married? Yeah, that's certainly a question. Certainly a question, eh? Get an old RAV4 or RAV4 hybrid for the same price and not drive a Kia. The teenagers will steal them with their iPhones. Oh yeah, I forgot it's the Kia. You can do that with the Kias because of the TikTok hack where you use like a USB or something.
Which I don't even know what you guys are doing there. Like, do we even talk about that?
We haven't done much to it.
And what about this motorcycle? What about this motorcycle?
The motorcycle, we were pushing it to the side to use it.
Oh yeah, especially because they're in the city. Teenagers Teenagers will definitely steal the cars. No, they're in like a small town, but still. They are doing things out of order. Bangs head against desk. Yes, no. I feel like that's typical nowadays. Like whenever it's like we hang out, we do the scootily pooping, and then we get emotionally connected. And you have the kids, and then you get married. Like I feel like that's how it tends to go now, which is like completely out of order and very strange.
As like if I needed to buy a new car, it's worth about $7,000.
Okay, sell it and use that to repair this car. Unless, of course, the value of the car. Get it on Kelly Blue Book. Do the value of the car. Search the VIN.
Do everything all at once, no order. Oof.
If it's going to cost more than even half the value of the car to repair it, then maybe we're considering potentially getting a different car that gets mechanic approved for longevity and safety. But I highly doubt it will. You're just saying, the whole engine's dying. That means nothing. And I'm not even a car person. There's going to be specific things happening. You need to then take it to a mechanic.
Schooly pooping, I'm stealing that. I still Schooly pooping. Schooly pooping's from Crash Course. That's how they that's what Crash Course calls it. I usually call it the horizontal tango, but VV says it's funny. Yeah,
like you don't even know, and you're willing to go get another car.
Yeah. Schooly poop is a John Green thing. Yeah,
you don't even know, so just stop.
So right now, because of winter's coming up, the motorcycles were $2,700 because we just got it appraised.
And why the f are you telling me it's worth $7,000? What are you talking about?
It's worth in the summer. So.
Hey everyone, big heads up, Paleo Valley's running a sale on all their meat sticks right now. You can get 30 sticks for $36.
Oh my gosh,
it changes in Colorado specifically because...
The entire value of the car? Yes. Sell it in Texas with where your dad is.
Oh then we have to take it down there. I have to get somebody to come up here.
Road trip, woo!
I don't want to.
I don't want to do a lot of things.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is what your life is. Okay, so
I wish she was as young as she looked and not 26. I feel like I'd feel a lot better for her future if she was as young as she looks and not 26.
In summer, I mean, cash flow to repair, we can get you there probably.
And then I know the Kia is
weird
worth
that the market
about
is that flux.
$4,000 right now.
The 2020 $80,000 worth $4,000.
Yeah, because it got rear-ended by a Silverado at a red light.
Oy.
So it has a big old in the back.
Hey.
But besides that, it's only worth about $4,000.
I want an app so bad.
But
we have a member stream after this. But I'm excited. We're going to play Mario Kart with the members. Hang out with the members. That'll be fun.
That sounds fun.
If you guys want to watch that and join us for the post show, feel free to join our membership. It's pretty fun. We'll hang out. But
I need to play some more Mario Kart.
I need that joy in my life. I need some Mario
Sounds about right for a Kia. Yeah.
Kart to get here in an hour. Because this is insane. Where'd that pen go? Yeah, you think you can run away? I can't run away from this conversation. You can't run away either, pen. Total income.
Is it ever a viable strategy to recommend gambling? No. No.
1,000.
Unless if you're talking about like a video game. If you're talking about a video game, it's different.
$614.36. Let's add up these debts, these minimum monthly debts. If we can knock out some of these by road tripping to a warmer place, drive a few hours south.
If you're like a card counter, I guess, but that takes skill, you know. Define viable, but yes, come on down to Dr. Spoon's bingo hall. Oh god.
Sell for more, I don't know. But if we can pay off some of these debts by selling the motorcycle, it's probably so worth it.
We were thinking about doing that.
At this point, maybe just keep the motorcycles and get rid of the Kia.
But
and then
we waited too long, and now it's winter time, and it's not worth anything up there.
Wait, winter time? When was this originally recorded? Because I was wondering why the bikes would be worth less then, but I guess it's because they wouldn't have heaters? I wonder why it took so long for this one to be released.
And we're still trying to figure out how the hell we're even supposed to sell this. Like, do we throw it on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, and Craigslist. So, yeah, take the best pictures you can. Make sure it's all pretty. Okay, debt payments, not mobile home, $415.42.
Yeah, he normally records a few weeks before release, but they're saying it's winter right now. So, and it's definitely not winter right now. So, we're in fall. So, I'd get rid of it all and get a RAV4 with a 4-wheel drive. Yeah, I think they're planning for winter. Okay, hopefully, because otherwise it's like, what? Why is this so crazy? Imagine hauling a mobile home with 2 motorcycles. It would look like Santa's sleigh, and that would be hilarious. A Toyota? Yeah, I love Toyotas. Toyotas are awesome. And that's what makes the value go up, because the snow.
All credit cards, by the way. And then the mobile home. Are you both on it?
Yes.
Do you pay half? Well, I'm a little confused. How is this paid? How is that bill paid?
So far, it's been me paying the mortgage by myself.
All right.
And then he helps.
This is insane.
What I can't pay for.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, and how much do you put towards the rent?
Probably about.
Okay, I was actually expecting the debt to be worse.
900 is from me.
Oh my! I'm gonna.
Is this accurate?
850. What about utilities? Gas, water, electric.
That's also on me. That's
What does this guy take care of? Substantially. Anything?
He takes care of like the things around the house, so I don't have to.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I know, but minimum payment, just because of. Well, I guess they're all like really small cards generally, so maybe that's why. But I figured with that, and she's also going over, so generally there's a little bit more when you go over. So I don't know.
Laundry, dishes, cook. He does all that. I don't have to do that.
And it's not the value go up; it's the demand does. So someone will pay more because not driving to your life's end is valuable. Apparently, what? It's not that the value goes up; it's that the demand does. So someone will pay more because not driving to your life's end is valuable. Apparently, what? I don't think he includes late fees in the budget. No, I'm not saying late fees. I'm saying because she's over, you owe more until it's paid down. Like you owe the minimum plus the amount that you're over, I think.
Why do you
Does
need
that make
that
sense?
fancy thing?
It has all my bills on there.
You bought this for bills?
No, I got this as a Christmas present.
What?
But it's something that I actually really like using.
So utilities, how much from you?
130.
Okay. Gas, vroom, drive for your vehicle. How much?
40.
A month?
You will pay more for a car that can drive in the snow? Yeah, if you're in Colorado. Like she
40
is.
a month.
Oh, 40 a week. Sorry.
That's okay. 160. Car insurance?
$374.50, and that's because it's both cars with full insurance.
Both cars. So you pay for his. Does he give you half?
Insurance.
Does he give you half?
No.
What does this guy do? He sounds like a deadbeat.
What is going
He pays his
on?
own car payment, though. He pays like
Yeah, as he should. It's his car payment. Why isn't he paying for his own car insurance? Phone bill? You said he takes care of?
Yeah, he takes care of both.
Wow, at least he did a phone bill, guys. All right, $100 to the TP fund. It's anything else you need to survive. It's makeup, it's whatever. It's all that good stuff. Groceries, you can contribute $300 to the pile.
Yeah,
that is it.
Oh, we also spend about $296 on
We're over by $300 already.
Pet food a month. And $54.
How much on pet food? Sorry, what?
$300 to the pile. That is it.
Oh, we also spend about $296 on pet food a month. And
196? Holy shit. That better be good pet food. Caleb hating on her honey bunny. Oof. Don't remind me of the other lady, the gambling lady.
And $54.
How much? $250?
On cat litter. Yeah, so about.
Do they have a horse? I know, right?
And $54.
How much? $250?
On cat litter.
Okay, wait, what? Okay, break this down. Please make it make sense.
Oh, we also spend about $296 on pet food a month. And $54.
How much? $250?
On cat litter.
That's without the cat litter? No, they said like 50 on litter. What are they feeding, a pack of Great Danes? Don't they have mostly cats? Wasn't it like 3 cats and like a dog, maybe 2 dogs? Or something like that? Why is the food so expensive? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so it's about $350 for the animals' needs every month.
I mean, so animals are about to get rehoused, in my honest opinion. I mean, yeah, some of them, it might be best. I know it sucks, but it might be best for you and for the animals.
So how much comes from you?
Oh, it's all me.
And we haven't even talked about pet insurance. So what is that? That's going to be like $600 there, and then pet insurance.
Man.
He might every now and then go and buy...
No.
Generally, it's Spoon who says that, but not. See, this is what happens when you encourage him, cats. Now you're doing it. Why is everyone? Stop it! Stop it! Feeding the rat pack, yeah.
No.
What is the guy paying for? Is he not paying for the pets either? What the hell is going on? $50 on litter makes sense. Minimum 2 litter boxes. A bag of pretty litter is like $25 each. Yeah.
Time he steps up and actually does something a little more than a phone bill. Okay. All right. It's happening. How much for the pets again? 3 what?
About $350.
That is insane.
You need to use the meal prep thing and
yeah, 50. It was 50 for the litter. But that's the food is still ridiculous.
Do meal prepping, and I'm sorry, you're warming up shit. You're actually cooking. But $300 is all you can contribute to the grocery pile. He wants to spend more, he can. Medical healthcare copays. Anything?
Nothing.
Gym. Anything?
Nope.
Subscription.
Hey,
certainly.
Rusty, how you doing? This is a pretty dang insane situation. How much are we over budget now? Or even if we follow the budget, we're how much over? Like 650? Oh, so you're the one in Springfield, Ohio? Who is from Springfield, Ohio? What wasn't that trending? Can someone explain the Springfield, Ohio? I feel dumb. Okay, this guy is stringing her along, stringing her along and taking advantage vibes. I mean, maybe that's how he's avoiding debt. It's just she's taking on all the debt.
Not.
No, all our subscriptions actually go through our Verizon plan.
Oh, God.
So I think
he pays?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're not paying anything. And that's a lie, because you were paying for that.
Oh, my gosh.
A loaf of bread cost 50% more today
I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind.
I got this one.
Anything else I need to put in this here budget?
Don't think so. I think that's everything.
Yes, I also. Okay, so you also don't understand the Springfield thing. Okay.
Great. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be surprised here. Dude needs to step up a little if he cares about you at all, because you bring in $2,614.32, 36 cents, and what you need to survive on a minimum monthly basis, cutting back to the bare minimum, is $3,218.92.
I forgot it's Friday. I felt like it's Monday. My sense of time. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, no! Don't talk about that. Trying to make it to the weekend. I think we're past the most hectic part at work. And on the plus side, I should be making close to 4 hours in overtime. That's good. How much are they paying you for the overtime? Like what's the over for the overtime? Is that where the migrants are eating pets? Oof. Have you seen the AI art of him Trump running with like the cats and stuff? It's really funny. My dad has been sending me so many memes involving that, and he wants to get like a MAGA hat for Nez to go along with the joke and have her wear it for Halloween. But yeah. Some dude was caught eating animals over there, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah. I got 6 hours of overtime, so it's gonna be a good payday. Yeah. So yeah, it was the migrants that were eating random pets. Yeah. But yeah.
So where you are under by $604.56. Let's see here. If he takes care of half the cat food.
Oh, I understand the joke now. It took me a while because Because cats threaten to eat the pets. And then I'm slow, it's fine. I got the joke now. I understand, Gamma.
Half the car insurance, or half the pets, half the car insurance. What's 300 there? And then
I can't remember if overtime is time and a half or double time, huh? Yeah. They usually never give overtime, so hey, I'm not complaining. Yeah.
How much does he put towards rent? You put $850. How much is he? What's the total of rent? What's rent total?
About $1,030.
Why is he giving like nothing?
Who is this guy? If he takes care of half the rent, you break even then. If he takes care of half the rent, half the pet, and half the
it's typically time
car
and a half,
insurance,
yeah.
and just takes care of his own basic fucking responsibilities instead of putting it on his fiance like a loser, you actually break even. And then we can talk about start making progress. Okay. So, oddly enough, and this is the first time that this is a different strategy than normal for this show, because usually it's like, go get a new job, which we might need to get another job, even though you're always tired after work. I don't really care, because I care about your future more. Mm-hmm. But you need to have the tough conversation with the guy, the fiance guy, and he needs to pick up the bills, because you just show him this. Show him this. This is you cutting back to nothing with no paid for fun. So he needs to take care of that, and that way you break even. So that's actually the first step, is you need to do that.
Well, now that he has a job, I can confront him. And
nice, Rusty. I'm a salary clown now, but I love the overtime pay back when I could get it. I mean, it depends on what job you're doing. If salary is better or worse for you.
Be like, yes. Hey, I need your
don't
help.
Confront like that.
If you were theoretically someone who took naps during your meetings, like my dad, then salary would probably be pretty nice.
Okay, well, if you're there you go. If you be like that, yes. Confront's a strong word though. So I'm just
especially the car insurance. I hate paying for that. I'd rather him pay for that in full and just take it away from me.
And then for the debt, from there you're just probably gonna have to get a second job or work more hours. No.
I have to wait for bonuses to buy my AliExpress drones and Legos. Hey, that's literally the plan for my dude and I. Is whenever he gets bonuses, we'll get extra toys. Those meetings are BS. I agree with your dad. He's also gonna retire soon, so he's just at the point where he doesn't care, and he's just doing it for fun. So yeah.
Yeah.
So get your as quick as you can, and then maybe hit more of that DoorDash.
That's
meetings are naps, of course. Yeah,
and that is for sure me being lazy, because I drive all day. So when I get off, I'm like, do I want to DoorDash? Do I not? Am I too tired? Am I filling up for it?
The credit card balances themselves are not insane, but there's so many of them that it adds up to insane.
Hey, I get constant overtime and I get real nice bonuses. Is this gonna end with a joke? Or is that true? If that's true, then that's good for you, cats. Oof, yeah. I've seen what salary workers go through, and yeah, I don't envy you. It depends on where you're working, I think. Prob's making a little less than 6 figures. Nice. Nice.
So I see on here medical debt of $12,000 on this spreadsheet. You didn't tell me anything about this.
Wait, there's medical debt?
I get phone calls every now and then. I know how much it is, but I avoid it.
You avoided so much, you avoided bringing it up when I asked if you had any more damn debt.
I forgot about it.
Oh my God.
How convenient.
It's different hospitals spread out around Texas, and so when I left to Colorado, I just
what was it for?
Avoided it.
I'm on a different tax bracket than you peasants? Yeah. Yeah.
You need to get another job and just start paying off this debt. I would go small to large. You can take care of it. The balances are small enough that you can take care of them almost one at a month. And you can actually snowball this thing. But the first conversation is you're right now dramatically underwater by $604.56 on a tight budget with no mistakes, which is impossible. Not excusing mistakes, but humanity, you know. So you need to have that conversation with him first.
Yeah. Hopefully. At least the medical debt is not subject to interest.
It might be worth downloading or using Relief app to see what they can do about potential debt negotiations.
Wow.
We can get you connected with that. It's usually for more extreme cases. You know,
I don't think he's brought that up in anything I've seen before. That's wow.
I only work with them on the extremely, when it's like harder for someone to get out. For a lot, they can change the behavior. They can get out of debt in a certain amount of time. For you, very underwater on different things.
Oof.
At least I don't have a payday loan.
Just stop. Don't even try.
You're on your way. I mean, I'm surprised you don't have them, to be honest.
That's not funny. I don't know.
I'm very
the first
surprised
conversation
she doesn't.
started
I think it's
with
only
him.
because of Dad that she doesn't have a payday loan.
And then if you actually follow this budget and you go make a few $100 extra a month, you can start paying off some of these debts. They start around the 300s and you can snowball from there. But depending on how quick you get, this could take the mobile home. I don't even know the interest. And you guys are going to put more money into that. So don't put any more money into the mobile home unless it's like to survive. But don't. It's done. No more sinking into a losing investment.
You're getting Dave tonight, though? Oof.
No more doing that. You're focusing on paying off debt, getting a fully funded emergency fund.
Don't get screwed by Dave. Don't.
That's what you're doing. And he needs to step up and pay some of his own damn bills. Adult.
Okay.
So that's step number 1. This could take a couple years.
What happens if they break up, though? What's the new plan? Like, what if he's like, oh, you want me to share the bills? No. And what happens then?
I think even less if you bring in some more money than if we don't throw money to the trailer. But this is about you going and having a tough conversation. That's part number 1. Yeah. And if you do receive any money from Dad, it goes to debt. It doesn't go to having fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not an option. Spending a budget you overspent, so 0 out of 10. Debt you have collections, 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, nothing in savings, 0 out of 10. Retirement, do you have any retirement?
No.
All right. Hammer financial score, 0 out of 10. That's as clear as possible. Join us for the post show. We're going to bring in the producers. We're going to talk about more of the drama side of things. Some of the
This is why you shouldn't move in with someone you aren't married to? Yeah.
tea side of things, and have another 20-minute discussion after every episode. And then also check out other resources linked in the description below, as they are what I use or would use in specific situations, including the best budgeting and investment.
She'll have to search for a new trailer park. Yeah.
Program,
maybe.
Which are bundled at a 15% discount.
I think she'd still be obligated to pay it, though.
Check it out. Today on the Financial Audit Post Show.
I can get very paranoid about making sure bills are paid on time, and he will forget sometimes.
Yeah.
And I will be on his butt about it. It gets to where I'm nagging him 24/7. Did you pay this bill? And that's why I have so many bills on me.
I thought you said that you were that he was better at finances than you. What the hell? He's not. He can't pay off his own bills because he forgets. Just put on freaking auto pay.
Are you guys right for each other?
Every relation has that little thing that kind of.
This is a big thing.
Big thing. Couple. The guy drinks too much, spends all the money or whatever.
That would be huge.
He likes to stay home. He doesn't go out. I'm more of a person that wants to go out.
So again, are you guys right for each other? To watch the Financial Audit Post Show.
If you're getting married and you already have those types of issues, maybe don't get married. Just like eventually you'll probably have issues. You're going to grow up and you're going to probably be a little bit of different people. But if you already have those fundamentally huge issues, maybe don't get married. As someone that grew up in a trailer, thank you for not making the title about trailer trash. I know it's clickbait for views, but I appreciate you not taking the low-hanging fruit, yeah? How much do you make? Every guest ever. Well, here's where it gets tricky, yeah? My dad once told me a line. If you are buying what is not necessary, then one day you have to sell what is necessary. And I stuck to that line. It's an interesting one. She's probably tired and doesn't have the energy to cook because her body is fueled by cheese puffs, Pringles, and M&Ms. Oh, that's true. That's very true, actually. Bad nutrition. That's probably why I'm sleepy all the time, is because I have bad nutrition. Opposites attract, but they need shared values. Yes, that is the key. That is the key. It's crazy that she basically went into debt because of sweet treats. Next time on the Caleb Hammer Reactions, what will the content gotcha bring us? Who knows? Join us next time on Twitch. Same rat time. Same rat channel. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and follow on Twitch if you're interested in seeing these live. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for your time. Goodbye.